So you were supposed to already be streaming, and then you just click from the board to us. That's what we was doing before. Anyhow.
Oh,
are we streaming?
Yeah,
we on? Okay. All right. It's the Word of Mouth podcast.
Yo, we in here.
We in here.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Reese.
Sco Show.
And Precious is over there on the cams, by the way.
You know how that
we don't never really introduce her, but, every once in a while. Every, third or fourth podcast. I'm just ignorant.
Yeah, man.
What's funny is you saying I'm ignorant for
you
not introducing her. She's shaking her head. No, she don't want me to introduce her. I can never win.
Well, keep on trying.
If you hearing my voice and seeing my face and you ain't subscribed, you really a hater.
Man, especially if you've been clicking and watching this shit for this long.
Yo, the last 4 or 5 podcasts been super lit. If you ain't subscribed yet, you are a fucking hater.
And we getting real good with this shit too. So come on.
I've been rude, but okay. Listen, I wanna start off by saying I'm looking directly into the camera. Don't compliment your friends no more. Don't do it.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't compliment your friends. Don't tell them that they doing good. When you bring them, you invite them to be on the podcast, and then for the first time in their life, they start feeling funny. And then you tell them, "Hey, yo, bro, you've been funny lately." I got people. This nigga can't stop telling jokes. Man, you ever be around a motherfucker ain't been funny in their whole life?
People vouching for me. My whole life I've been funny, bro.
And they've been lying to you too. They've been fucking lying.
I was funny. Middle school, I was funny.
Stop it.
Now, as an adult, I'm super funny. That's just all it is now. I was funny back then, but now I'm super funny.
You super funny?
I'm almost like borderline.
You almost what?
Borderline comedian funny.
Shut your ass up.
I'm teetering that line, bro.
Shut your ass up.
If I start you know what I mean, doing my video. If I start doing video, I could probably be an Instagram comedian. I could probably make it off Instagram.
You could do stand up.
Yeah, I could do stand up.
All right,
I could do
10
minutes, probably.
You could do 10 minutes?
10 minutes. I could. No,
write five. That's
long.
Write 5 and give it to us next week.
No, that's too
what you scared of?
I got it, man.
Write 5 and give it to us next week.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
All right, how about this? Boom.
Man.
How about this? Boom. Next week we off.
Right.
Because Precious' birthday.
Okay.
And we're gonna celebrate Precious' birthday.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I do a little mini comedy show.
No.
Right.
No, what we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll get some type of prize, maybe like a couple cupcakes or some shit like that. And you'll write 5 minutes. Right. Or you'll write a couple minutes, 3 minutes, and I'll write a couple minutes.
Okay.
And we'll see, you know what I'm saying?
See who come out.
See who come out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it. Cause I'm sick of your shit.
I mean, this sounds good, bro.
All I was trying to do was big up.
Listen, are you sure you want to do this? Cause the iron is hot right now. That's all I just want you to know. I just want to let you know. Are you sure you want to do this right now? Cause
You not, bro.
Okay.
You not.
Okay. Man.
You got 2. All right, then you got 2 weeks.
I don't want 2 weeks.
You have to. We're not potting next week.
Right, but you said we can do it.
We're coming in the week after to do our sets.
Okay, I thought we was doing it off the show. I thought that's why you said next week. You said next week we doing it.
No, I was saying that gives us more time to write.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's fine.
What's the point of doing it off the show?
That's fine.
And you can post it.
That's all. I mean, it's like
this is posted. This gets posted.
We can post it on the page.
Wednesday.
Post it whenever on the page.
When would we record that? What are you talking about?
Saturday morning.
You not bitching.
Saturday morning.
Right.
Nothing.
Saturday morning. Your birthday Saturday morning?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be asleep.
We going to fucking wherever we going.
We can do that later, but we can do that when we can.
Excuses.
Next in 2 weeks.
It's all good. You scared.
In 2 weeks.
No, he's nervous. He's nervous in America. It's fine. Come on. Let's go. It's all good. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I give you 2 weeks. I don't know if you want to give me 2 weeks, but I give you 2 weeks.
You don't.
Go ahead,
you don't know if I want to give you 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know if you want that, man.
You think you got it like that? Man, you got the juice right now?
I'll tell you, brother. I'm trying to be a real friend to you. I'm trying to be honest with you.
That it might go there. It might happen to me.
I might
be over.
I might make that might happen. Because then you might realize that I'm really funnier than you, and you might be like, yo, you can't come over here no more. You can't be around my family, my friends, nobody, because I don't like you being in the room funnier than me. And it's like, dang, all right.
There's nobody you know that's funnier than me. It's nobody you nor nobody who you know funnier than me. And that's just the truth.
This guy right here, bro.
I know probably 75% of the people you know. The other 25 ain't funnier than me.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. This guy right here, man.
None of them.
Me, myself, and
no, not you.
All right.
Definitely not you.
Okay.
I ushered your funny along.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks is your date, man. That's it.
I'm so sick of you, yo. I'm so sick of
2
this
weeks,
nigga.
man.
I'm so sick of this
Fuckers
nigga, dog.
don't know.
He think he could do everything I could do.
Listen.
I give him sports.
I can do
sports.
Everything.
I give him sports. He won't give me shit. This my man. He won't do it.
I gave you shit before.
Like what? Go ahead, like what?
I ain't
Won't give me baseball. That's a lie.
I ain't at liberty to say, but
won't give me baseball. That's a lie. Even though my mama said it twice.
It was a time when you was top Mac.
It was a top Mac.
Yeah, it was a time when you had your time when you was a top dog.
Okay.
What you mean? You retired your jersey, so now you old dog. so it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is, brother.
I'm finding you more and more disrespectful by the minute.
Oh, here we go.
More and more disrespectful by the minute.
People, man, taking this disrespect. That's a compliment, brother.
I'm old,
that
dog.
That means you did your due diligence, laid your foundation.
No, say I'm the legendary dog.
You cemented your name in the, you know what I mean?
I don't want to be the old dog. Nobody wants to be the old dog.
Player handbook. You a player. You in the player handbook.
Okay.
Maurice Butter Way. You know what I mean? You in there, man. What you talking about?
That's crazy.
You're just not out in the power. Right. You the pop with the candy.
That's it.
No, I'm not.
You know who that is? That's that old school player right there. That's you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, you know that is the shit I tell the young boys. Like, you see that nigga right there? That's that old school cat right there. That nigga was macking them back then, man. Back about 10, 15 years ago.
And they like, nigga, you old. Why don't you shut your old ass?
They gonna be like, yo, no, I feel you, OG Scope. Ain't no old. I ain't get the old yet. I'm OG. I'm OG. You pop. I'm OG. I'm at the OG phase. You at pop phase. That's where it's at. Oh, you at the old head phase. All right, my bad, old head. My fault, sir. I apologize, old head. You at that phase, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the damn. My bad, OG. My fault, OG. Damn, OG. What's up, OG? I'm at that phase. You know
and they saying, damn, my bad. Like I'm telling them to get off my lawn and shit.
Like, my fault, sir. My fault. Yo, fucking do that to that old man cussing in front of him. Come on, man.
Come on,
y'all. Cussing in front of these old people, man. What y'all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? He catch you and Reg on the porch. They think it's senior citizen home for a second.
See, I don't like that because they do be looking like that.
He get running and shit when he get up. Then your shoulder hurting and shit from sneezing. You sneeze too hard now, your shoulder hurting. Motherfuckers like, damn,
you just saying that today because my shoulder hurt. My shoulder hurt from lifting boulders and running marathons and shit. You know what I mean? I was doing push-ups. You know what I mean? I was chin-ups. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got this. I got my shoulder like this from fucking. You know what I mean? From, you know what I'm saying? Doing all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When you're young, you don't get those kind of injuries, though, bro.
That's not because you're not doing it right. Because you're not not pushing your limits.
Or maybe you sneezed too hard.
I push my...
While you was in it, maybe you was hitting it, and you was like, oh, shit, baby. I don't know what the fuck I did. Hold on. Take this pause for a minute. Let's take it. Get that ice pack. Get the ice pack. Get that ice pack. That's some Advils, man.
You got a lot. I mean, you got a lot of material. I feel like that happened to you.
No,
that didn't happen to me.
This is freestyle.
That's not me.
You showed me your shoulder was hurting, and I'm just.
I told.
This is all freestyle.
No. Lifting boulders.
Right off the hip.
Lifting boulders.
So imagine you give me 2 weeks. This is all off the handle, bro. Yeah. It'd be bad for you. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be bad.
Whatever you got to do, baby.
I'm gonna read these comments.
It's comments?
Yes.
Cause I'm rolling.
I don't know who it says. 3X the Ghost. That's their name.
Oh yeah.
It's Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
What up?
It says
gang war.
Cut it out, bro. Scroll grew up around a bunch of funny first.
You know what I mean?
As we all did and do, and all y'all did was bid on it.
That's all we did. We all funny, man. All funny.
I didn't say nobody was funny. I said I'm funnier than everybody.
But it did have some bad joints coming through.
Told you. You was the Mac. You was top dog for a second. There was a time when we was sitting there like, damn, we gotta start getting hoes like Butter. Like, how Butter getting all these hoes, man? We gotta get hoes like Butter, man.
Now he old.
Now we like, yo, remember when Butter used to get them hoes? Yeah,
I don't like that. Because that's making it seem like it was so long ago. Like,
Butter old now. Remember, we used to be chasing the ice cream truck, seeing Butter with the hoes, man. Remember that? We was so young chasing the ice cream truck.
I don't like
that. We was playing football. We paused the football game on the block. You like, oh shit, you see Butter over there with the hoes? Yeah, you mean? We was
this is crazy.
Young whippersnappers, man.
How your week been, bro?
Oh man, my week was a great week, man. I had a great week, man. Young boy did his first week of personal training.
Okay, you said y'all was going. You said y'all was going to
start that. Yeah, he started this week. He did phenomenal, man. I was super proud of him. Super excited to see the outcome, and once he continues to go, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that'd be the highlight of my week, bro. Oh yeah, we planning baby girl birthday party.
Okay.
Chuck E. Cheese. I mean,
she about to be one.
Yeah, she about to be one.
She about to be one.
Right. So I mean, if y'all want to slide through, but I'm sure it's
I mean, if you invite me.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Y'all going to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, I think. And
it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Going there, sliding there with you. It's gonna be hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that'd be the highlight of my week, bro. The kids. Oh, and I also sold one of my cars, man. I had to sell one of my cars.
Which one you?
The white one.
The white one?
Yeah.
You sold it?
I had to.
You junked it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so then you should be soon in a couple weeks you'll be ready to just cop up.
Yeah. No,
give or
not
take.
even. Yeah, I'm not saying not even cop up. I think what I did was I fucked up because once I got both of these cars, I was trying to like fix both of them at the same time, but it was always seeming like I fixed one, something go wrong with the other.
Yeah.
You mean I fixed that, something go wrong with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
just focus on the one.
On the one. I found somebody that has two of them. He got them up and running smooth.
So it's like,
shit. It's like, okay, OG, so you know your way around these joints. So I'm gonna get him to come check the joint out, see if he advised me to get my see if he advised me to get me a new motor now, or if he wait till he think I can still wait to get a new one.
Gotcha.
Because I know somebody that's also selling 350 motors. He has a few Chevy Caprices.
Okay.
And he said
and you'll put that in there, and then that'll be okay.
Yep, brand new motor. You know what I mean? Or newer motor.
Newer motor.
Yeah.
Good. Yep. I can't wait to see you move in that direction.
Because then if I get all the bells and whistles underneath the joint rolling, then that's when I can start doing cosmetic work, and that's when this starts rolling. Yeah, once I get that paint job,
nobody can stop you now.
Oh Jesus! Oh
they
my
can't
God,
stop you now. What they gonna do with you?
That joint it's gonna be real nice, man. And I'm gonna be super proud. Just from where I came from and where
you going?
Yeah,
got you. I feel you on that.
But how about you, bro? How was your week?
Two things. I give the smallest thought that I've had. Man, the ramen spot, yo, they got me in a motherfucking chokehold, bro.
Is fucking raping you, bro.
They dog.
Like, we know. Let's sit stuff aside because he coming.
They got me in a motherfucking chokehold, bro. The ramen spot got me.
That's crazy, bro. He might be sprinkling crack in that shit, man. Send the FDA over there.
It ain't a sprinkle. They got to be dumping it.
Send the FDA over there.
Last night cause look, boom. Every time I get $1 in my hand,
right.
Every time I get any amount of money in my hand, I start being like, so how much money I got? How much is ramen? Am I close? It's bad. It's bad. So I'm like, I got paid, whatever. Woo. I'm like, chill, just chill. Don't say nothing about it. Cause the last time I got it, I called her and I was like, yo, you want to get some ramen today?
Like, no.
She was like, no, I don't want none, but you could get some.
And you got two of them.
And I got two of them. And as I was eating them, I felt good. But then it was like, yo, I might be drawn. Like, this might be a lot.
Shit.
So I'm like, chill. You don't gotta keep getting it every time. We already going next week,
right,
for lunch.
Right.
So I'm like, just wait. But it be hard. So she called me and was like, yo, you close to being done? Mm-hmm. I'm like, nah. She like, oh, well, I was thinking about getting some ramen. I said, oh, mommy, we could get some ramen though. Like that ain't no problem.
We figured out. Get that shit.
We get that shit. There's nothing. She's like, all right, well, go ahead and get us some ramen. I'm like, let me go right now. Here, stay on the line. Let me just go ahead. Boom. I start putting it down. Yep. Take that. Put it. I through that shit. Through that shit. Man, right to the phone. Like, I'm all on Uber Eats. Like, listen. Come. Man. You know, come on. You know what it is. Come on, you know what it is. You know what it is. Right. You know what's up. You know
who it is. You know what's up.
Got us 2 joints, and I held it in my hand. It was like, all you gotta do is push 3. Right. And then all you gotta do is push 3, and then you'll get it. And like, she not gonna eat 2. Right. It's yours. Right. I didn't do that. I restrained myself. I get here to the house, and we start eating. Right. And I'm eating it, and I just keep thinking like, they put a lot of noodles in mine this time. I ain't want to say nothing to her because I ain't want to be like, well, give me some of your noodles. Right. I don't want to say nothing. Right. Then it was like all this extra meat. Right. I'm like, oh,
shit. They like, yeah, you keep coming. Let's show you love.
Yeah.
Let's reel you in some more.
Let's
get you some more.
So boom, I'm sitting there and I decided that I was not going to keep trying to elongate the ramen until we found actual better noodles somewhere. Right. Like actual ramen noodles or just better, the perfect noodles somewhere. Because currently trying all these different type of noodles just be fucking it up. Right. It really just be fucking it up. Because I be trying to, cook my little steak, put the steak in the broth, put the noodles in the broth, whatever. Right. It just don't be, it don't be right. So I just be like, fuck it. I'ma just eat it, and every time I get a bowl, I'ma just eat the whole bowl. Right. Eat the whole joint. Not going to elongate it. Right. Fuck it. Drink the broth. Eat the whole joint.
Makes sense.
So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to savor every bite. Like I'm eating it super slow. Right. Saving every bite. I'm moving meat so that I don't want no meat this time. Just give me just broth. Just broth. And then it's like I'm trying to do the noodles and then I pick up too many. I'm using the spoon to scrape them off. That's too much. It's too much. They got me. Dog, they got me in a fucking chokehold, yo. That's crazy. They have me in a fucking chokehold.
That's crazy.
I have a actual real plan to go there. I have 2 plans. Right. When we go there, one, I want to tell them that they need to open up a new store on like Mingo or some shit.
Right.
Definitely tell them who you are.
Fuck that.
They might give you courage. They might roll a carpet out for you.
They might do that. I'm always ordering Uber Eats.
Always order at Uber Eats. They deliver to this place.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Okay. Yeah. This.
For sure. So I'm gonna tell them that, and then 2, I want to know how they make their noodles.
I was about to say
how they make the.
Ask them how they make the noodles in the broth.
Yeah, but like, give me a recipe. Like, what's the?
They're not giving it up.
You don't think so?
Nah.
That's possible.
I feel like it's hating not to give me the recipe.
I mean,
they don't want you to make it at home.
But I think nowadays restaurants is
I can't make the broth at home for real. What? Broth take 30 hours to make. Damn. The broth take 30 hours and it's say pork, but when I go into the grocery store, I don't see that kind of pork.
Right. Bones. You want the meat part?
Yeah.
No, it's like a piece and then you gotta roll it up.
It probably like pork shoulder or something.
And you got like roast it for a couple hours in the oven. You got take it out.
It probably just be a part that you ain't never seen, like a shoulder or elbow or something.
But that's what I'm saying.
But them people they use all types. I mean, not just them, but all people use all different types of parts of the pig. So.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So boom, I'm like, fuck it.
I can't see them telling you not telling you the Jonah.
They might just say you make fresh noodles, and then I don't think they're going to give you the recipe.
They probably don't elaborate.
But they're not going to give you like details.
Because then we need a noodle machine,
measurements, and
a noodler.
You think so? You think they make that? I was about to say, I think
the little hand grated John to get the noodles out and shit.
I really think it's what's the name, bro. Like I said to you, I think it's that they got a specific noodle distributor, and they probably just only get Like they probably
no. Somebody said that they actually make their noodles.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That they make their noodles in the store. I need them to bring their store over somewhere where I on my route to work every day.
Right. Have you you been inside the place?
Been inside a couple times. I ate inside once.
So you can't see the cooks?
Yes.
You can?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, you can see him back there.
Yeah, I might say, but I guess when the times you went in there, you weren't paying attention to how they.
I hadn't.
All you see is like big, giant stock pot, like big pots.
Right.
Around.
Okay.
Like.
But when I was there, the first couple times I was there, I wasn't eating ramen. I hadn't tasted it yet.
Right.
She was just eating it.
Okay.
And then after she had forced me to eat some, and then I liked it.
Right.
We went there. We had went there a while after that, but I wasn't so hooked like I am now.
Right.
Like right now, they got me in a chokehold.
And yo, if it's somebody from that business or you mean from that,
it's Nam Nam Ramen on 8th Street downtown.
8th Street. If y'all watching this, man, sponsor us.
Oh yeah, for real, because this damn near a commercial.
Yeah, my man is he is upselling the shit out of y'all.
For real.
It make me want to just go see. I gotta go see, just one time. I'm probably get some chicken joint, but
They got the chicken joint?
Yeah, but I'm going to
I want to say I used to get the chicken joint.
He did. He used to always get chicken.
Right.
And like he was even eating, because I get the spicy one. He get that now. It's not crazy spicy, but he used to get like a savory one. Oh, see, they don't just have spicy. They have a bunch of different kinds.
Okay.
He used to get like a chicken one, and it was like super savory.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the chicken would taste like.
I gotta try.
Now get it. Come on over to the spicy side. You get spicy chicken if you want to. That spicy pork,
they got me in a motherfucking choke. Oh, bro, it's starting to get scary because I be like, cause look, the only way I can get it without going to the store, I gotta order it at my job. We went there on Saturday. I don't work weekends. Mm-hmm. We drove to my job, ordered it, drove to my job and waited for them to just bring it. Boy drove his car right behind our car. I took the bag, jumped in the car, and we came right back here. We came right back home.
Crazy.
So it's like, and I have no issue doing it again.
I guess because it's 8th Street and all that.
It's far. It's too far. Yeah. 18th.
Oh, it's 18th.
It's 18th. It's 18th. Yeah. Oh. It's super far. It's too far from here. So. You know, and all of them ain't built. All of the different spots ain't built the same. Because it's another ramen spot.
I want to try it though.
That'll come here,
right?
But you know how when you look at some food,
you know it's not that,
and you look at the picture, and it's like, okay, that could probably taste good, but it's not gonna be. It ain't gonna be. No, right. It ain't gonna be what they do.
I think I know what you're talking about because there was a spot I seen. I think it's on like Adams Ave.
It might be Takahanana, some shit like that. Takakana.
That's the name of it.
I don't know.
No.
Be
fucking. I don't know how to say that name.
Because the one joint it say something, but it's ramen. That's the back part of the name, but it's not Nam Nam ramen. It's
ramen. It's something else.
Something ramen. Yeah.
So, so what else happened this week? I went to see Batman.
Right.
I've been talking about that off and on all week, and I think I'm all right. Batman is a good Batman movie. It's a great Batman movie. It's a great movie. It's a great Batman movie. I don't think that currently right now, I probably have to watch it again a couple more times. I don't think it's the best ever Batman movie.
Right.
I don't think it's the best ever Batman movie. I think a lot of the stuff that I've seen regular people complain about to me be kind of goofy. Mm-hmm. But those be regular people who just be talking shit. Right. There are, in my opinion, it's like small tweaks would have made this movie damn near perfect. Gotcha. Small tweaks would have made the movie perfect. But I don't think it's a bad Batman movie at all. It's a little dark. Everybody whisper a little bit too much. Right. But and it's a lot of it's like complicated. It's a bit complicated. Like it's a lot of names you got to remember, or whatever, or they try to have you remember. Right. I personally started to forget, like, who the fuck is this again? Right. Who's this? Who's that person? Okay, no, all right, I remember now.
You said it's a long movie, right?
It's 3 hours long. Right. It's a 3-hour movie.
It's easy to forget about somebody, especially.
It's easy to forget, yeah, and it's a lot of information that like, and those would be the type of tweaks. Right. Whereas like I'm trying not to spoil it all crazy.
I mean, I'm. Oh well,
audience.
I guess fans,
We on the podcast, but it's almost like I want to watch the movie with somebody else to see if they feel what I feel about it.
Right.
Because, like, when you watch something that's well made, but it's like you don't feel what you're supposed to feel, even though they are trying to get you to feel shit.
Right.
And it is like they're not doing it wrong. It's just not working. You know what I mean? Not because of the issues. The issues are more plot shit.
Right.
Whereas like when you making a 3-hour movie, it's a lot longer for the person making it than it is for the person watching it. And you could it's like if you aren't reverting back to the script on every single detail, you miss a lot of details. Like it's like a lot of shit where it's like, well, this doesn't really make sense because this person wouldn't have that information at that time.
Right.
This doesn't actually make sense because if it does, then what the movie was trying to build it kind of falls apart now because of these actions now, and that kind of makes the movie or certain characters less interesting than they actually were in the beginning. Stuff like that. Performances are really good, except for a small aspect of one. Performances are really good. Everybody's good in it. A lot of people right now are complaining about at some point during the movie, Catwoman says something about white privilege, but it's like it's really not a big deal. Like it's not a thing that like she said. The funny thing is she's right and wrong at the same time. In the movie, it's a weird thing that everybody is like online complaining about right now, that she has this line about white privilege. And it's just like, y'all making a big deal out of nothing, in my opinion. But I guess I'm also not white, so when something is aimed at me, it's not aimed at me. I don't, maybe I'm just not feeling anything about it. But
I mean, I guess I can kind of empathize with that because I just watched Scooby-Doo movie for the first time in a long time. I think it came out like 2002, 2001, and it kind of was like not super offensive, but like borderline offensive, okay. Because it was like what would happen is when the people on the island would get when they would get possessed, they would almost like try to talk like us, like, yo, what's up, dog, or yo, my main man. It was like, what? Like, it was all like a white cast for like, it was just, yo, my main man, what's up? What's the dealio? Like, it was like, the fuck? Like, that shit was cheesy as hell, bro. But then I had to remember it was 2002. I mean, racism was well present in movies and shit.
Very, very much. Yeah.
I mean, but as kids,
shit like that, they thought was funny.
Right.
White kids would have definitely thought that was funny.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Young black kids would have thought that was funny.
Because my son was cracking the fuck up.
I
was looking like, son, only if you,
right?
Only if you knew.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I'll let you be great. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah.
Yeah. But I definitely.
It's a lot. Yeah. It'll be shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what my weekends consist of. That, working, trying to get shit
off the nom.
Wean
yourself off the nom.
Trying to, but I'm not though.
You ain't gonna AA.
I'm not trying to wean myself off. I'm just gonna eat it. Like I'm just gonna keep eating it. Like this the thing. If they put another store closer to me, I'm gonna eat it every day.
Right, see if they got what's the name though, bro. See what's in there though. Completely though. Like,
see.
No, I'm just saying, like, see if they got like a table of what go in that joint. I'm trying to tell you because you.
Nah.
What if you ingesting something that you shouldn't be ingesting as much as you ingesting?
You gotta be. You would. It gotta be. It can't be all good for you. It can't be. It can't taste. It can't taste this good and be all good for you. It can't be.
But it is.
What other thing?
It might be high in sodium, is what I'm.
So what? Okay. Sodium good though. It tastes good
blood
though.
Pressure, all that shit. That shit is bad, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It has to be salt in it. It has to be. So it has to be MSG.
At least you might want to just start Picking a nom nom day. Picking a nom nom day where you go crazy with the nom nom, but you don't.
I only pretty much get it once a week, if that.
Okay.
I only pretty much get it once a week.
This week you sound like you ain't got it.
No, just once.
No, he'll get it once a week.
It's only once a week.
Okay. You got rules over here.
Okay. All right, I like that.
You get it without me, I'm leaving you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like I can't.
It's expensive. It do get expensive.
It get expensive from Uber Eats.
Yes.
Uber Eats is fucking expensive as shit.
Yeah, no hell yeah. But
if you go to the store, it's not very. I mean, it's more expensive than it used to be.
Yes,
Definitely before the pandemic.
Like 13, maybe 12.
Before the pandemic, it was like 8 bones or something.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about after. I figured it was. I figured it was like $8 or something.
No, the small cup is 15, and the one we get is 22.
Damn.
Yeah, it used to be like $9 and like $11.
That's 44 and some change every time you.
That's 40. That's 44, and then
plus taxes.
If we getting some
pork
buns or some chicken buns.
What you mean? Like buns?
But it's like a soft. I'm gonna show you.
Like a roll? Is it like a roll?
No, it's like a steamed pillowy bun.
It's like a steamed pillow bun, and they put like lettuce and cabbage and stuff, and then they have like Japanese mayonnaise and a different type of sauces on there and all this other shit.
I thought a bun was bread.
Nah, it is.
It's like a steamed bun thing. It's like a steamed bun joint.
It's so good.
It's almost like a dump. No, it can't be like a dump.
No,
it's not that wet. It's not wet like that.
Is it like a Chinese donut? You ever had one of them?
I don't think I ever had a Chinese donut.
No, they like donut holes.
Yeah, it's exactly like donut holes. Like powdered sugar on them.
If you imagine like a soggy waffle.
Okay.
But like not wet.
Not wet. It's just like soft.
Yeah, it's just soft.
So if it come out like the waffle maker.
No, see, you thinking of it being crispy.
No, waffle maker. You come out the waffle maker, it's usually soft.
Right. Well, that's because you taking yours out too fast.
Oh, all right.
But
I don't like mine to be crispy.
You don't like crispy waffles. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So then think of it like that, but it's flat.
So much pictures around it.
And then they fold it, and then they put your stuff inside it.
Okay.
It's very good.
Like
Not only that, this week we had burrito fucking tacos. I know I'm not answering that right. I mean, I'm not saying that word right.
I think they're called burrito tacos.
You know the tacos that motherfuckers be dipping in the broth?
No.
You ain't never see that shit?
No, sir.
Nigga. I'm about to say she showed it to you before.
I don't know.
This
that's the buns.
The buns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're really, like, they're really light and fluffy. They have like a little sweetness to them.
Yeah.
That should be good. This one right here.
Yeah, they good shit. This one? That's the pork bun, baby.
That's a pork joint?
That's the pork bun, baby.
That's a steak.
Get
I eat it. I eat the pork.
I'm just
like
telling you.
him.
I do pork and chicken sometimes.
Right. I just know with the
Get like him.
with the broth and shit. I know I'll probably just be. I think I.
Rather chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a chicken guy. I'm over pork.
Yeah, he used to do chicken too.
I used to do chicken too. But now.
We just gave them like a 20-minute advertisement.
I was trying to move on.
He wasn't trying shit.
I'm trying to move on.
You said yeah. I went. You said yeah. That's my week, man. My week consists of
Trying to
right back to the nom. But no, yeah. Let's shift gears. You want to go with your topic?
Yeah, we could do one of mine. Let me see. Should we do that one? Let's talk about Lil Durk had a week.
Yeah.
Lil Durk had a week this week. I know he put his album out. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. I heard a few songs off of it.
He did $1 million worth of game.
Right. I didn't watch that.
I didn't see the whole episode, but I did see the clip that was going around with Wallow.
Mm-hmm.
I did see that clip and I watched it like a bunch of times. Right. Just trying to see what some of the faces was doing while Wallow was saying what he was saying.
Right.
Because Wallow was giving it up.
Right.
Like
I didn't get a chance to. Yeah.
No, Wallow was giving it up. He was he was like crying and shit. You know, talking about his brother.
Yeah, no, because he tapped into real feeling.
Yeah, and I wanted to see if it was a short. The clip was a short clip. I really wanted to see what the faces was doing. Like, will this penetrate?
I mean, but the faces around
in the moment
it's probably not gonna penetrate. But the person that really need to penetrate is Dirk, and it might have. That's the person he really was trying to reach. Because I'm like the rest of the crew not gonna. They gonna
do what he said.
Yeah, but everybody's still not gonna be on one accord. Yeah, I'm gonna do what you say, but I still might not agree with what you say.
Right.
Everybody's still not gonna be on one accord. Everybody still might feel like, we get back, gang. We gotta get back. Like that's what we was brought up. That's what we gonna die behind.
True
like,
indeed.
Simple as that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some niggas just be living and dying behind that shit, but some niggas be open to change and be wanting change, but don't be knowing how to step into it and a motherfucker OG like Wallow.
But you know what? And I really wanna. Like, I really want to clap it up for Wallow for doing that, because it's so often when you have like a beef going on in hip hop, or feuds going on, or motherfuckers going back and forth or whatever.
Right.
Very often we don't say anything. Nobody says anything until one person die, and then we all start doing the. We gotta stop killing each other. Put the guns down. This shouldn't be hip hop. Why is hip hop like this? We start going through that, and one of the things people say is, "Where's the OGs that is supposed to be there to talk to you and shit? Like, where are they at?"
Right.
This is Wallow doing that.
Yeah.
This is Wallow being the OG who clearly went through a lot of shit, who clearly got a story to tell. You can't deny what the fuck he's saying.
Right.
He it's not like he ain't successful.
Yeah.
It's not like there's no wrinkle in this trial of like trying to get through to not just Dirk, but to young people who watch it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It like, so I say that to say I appreciate Wallow. If I'm being honest with you, I'm really glad it was a nigga from Philly.
No, for sure.
Cause like,
we one of a kind anyway, though, bro. We always like when I, not even to cut you off, but when I sat down and really like when you watch a lot of movies and shit like that, bro. It's a lot of us that like Philly people I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That be like leaders or like the best actors in the movies, bro. Like real shit. Like a lot of the best actors be from Philly or the Pennsylvania area, like surrounding Philly, and they claim Philly. Like real shit, bro. Like I've been noticing that a lot here these last few years.
I agree, and I think that's acting. I think when it comes to the music, when it comes to the pen game, in the genre you in, I think
we up there.
I think we get overlooked, but I definitely don't get treated.
Right. We up there.
But I don't think niggas get questioned either. I don't hear niggas questioning anybody's pen either.
Right. When they say, cause if you peep like when Philly motherfuckers go on play rap Jones and be different places, they be like, yo, you know how it is when them Philly niggas get on, cause that's really how it is. Anytime we listen to a Philly motherfucker rap, we bring it. Bringing it to you, and even like you said, singing whatever genre you decide to step
whatever
into,
you want to do.
Bring that shit. So,
cause I mean, if you start looking up who boom, off the top of your dome without even thinking who the best singer from Philly, boom,
gotta go Jill,
easy.
Go, music.
Argue with those two. Argue with the catalog. Argue with the voice. Argue with the pen of those two artists.
Yep.
Argue with it, because you can't.
And then you go Jasmine.
Right.
I mean, well, not saying like skipping everybody else, but I'm just saying like off the top.
Flowetry.
You can go Jasmine. Yeah, Flowetry.
Keep like.
Yeah,
the list definitely goes on. The list goes on. Right. You going to rap. I mean, look.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm
spitters for real.
I'm just saying. And when like, hey, so for me it's like I'm super glad that it was a dude from Philly,
right,
who claimed Philly. This is like not ashamed of being from Philly, or not trying to protect. Oh, I'm originally Atlanta this or Philly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to see, aside from that, I'm glad to see somebody making the attempt to try to get through to somebody who Dirk is huge.
Yeah.
Dirk is huge.
Right, he a mega star.
Dirk is a mega star, and those, even if those words don't get through to him, those words echo. That is forever something that these kids are going to watch.
And if something was to happen, they gonna be like, well, Wallow tried to reach out.
Wallow tried.
That's something they'll always be able to revert back.
Be able to revert to. They can't. These actions can't be blamed. Any actions, any negative actions, God forbid. Hopefully they don't.
God forbid,
that
yes.
come that may or may not come after this.
Right.
Don't get put on.
The OGs.
Oh, where was the OGs at?
Right.
Or where was these people at? Because somebody sat with y'all who got credit, who got like it's no wrinkle, and gave y'all exactly
$1 million worth of fucking game. Bro.
Yeah, for real.
He gave you
Talked about
his
life, his situation, gave you real emotion.
Right.
Real emotion. It's not even on some fake shit or trying to be cool. No, this is a real deal, real thing. So hopefully there's some change. Hopefully we see something. Hopefully what we see is what we don't see. But it's nothing else happens.
It's definitely harder. I mean, easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, and that's and
like just from that happened on what, like, I want to say they released that interview this week, right? Correct?
Yeah, they just released the interview. The clip was out probably this week.
So from that week, bro, it's been like 3 or 4 just random motherfuckers just dissing Dirk, bro. And it's like it's almost like a never ending thing. Like he just getting it from every angle, and it's like, God damn, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, and y'all niggas won't let me turn over a new leaf.
Yeah,
it's like dissing my dead people, dissing this and dissing that. It's like, damn. Even though Dirk is he's antagonizing it because he does it too, but it's like,
do you think for these people it's a yell at the moon type of thing, like where they might be dissing Dirk?
Some of them, like
to get that response because
get their clout up
because now so then to me that says if he leave it alone long enough, the diss will stop.
Yeah,
it has to die out when the thing stops working.
That's true.
Now maybe that might take a while, and maybe you don't have your patience versus how long that would take. Might not.
Really killing you is the platform, the media platform.
Yep. Because then,
even if you don't see it, they're shoving it in your face.
Shove it in your face.
Oh,
yep.
Did you see?
They tagging you and shit. They hashtagging your fucking name
to get you coming out the club. Hey, did you see so and so making this song about you? How do you feel?
Real. Yeah, that shit corny.
Damn, bro, get on my face, dog. I just had a good time in here watching some ass shaking. I'm drunk, like. Now I'm ready to say some ratchet shit, like fuck the niggas, yeah.
Right. Now I'm on that shit, and the thing is, that can't be fun.
No, it's not.
You can't be in the studio having a good time if you gotta constantly be defending yourself a mile a minute. You ain't having fun. Just talking about some shit.
Dark shit. I mean, but then again, some niggas that's just some niggas lifestyle, bro. Some niggas just live and fuck with dark shit like death and kill and murder. Like that's
I would
shit turn them like turn them up like.
I would love to see. I would love to see if you introduce them to more different shit, happiness, fucking vacations, the beach, being out and having a good time with your woman, like that kind of shit. Does that change? Does that then change? Like it might be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and in my personal opinion, I think the success that Dirk has changed him. Yeah. I just don't think it changed him fully. But I think it's changed him to an extent.
It might be a time thing, and hopefully he got enough time. Hopefully, you know, he got enough time.
He getting up there. He getting closer to his 30s. You know, that's usually when you super wise, and you mean when you get into your 30s, like you really done with all the foolishness and the bullshit for real. Usually that's how it go. Yeah, you know what I mean, but most of sometimes people. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Wallow.
Shout out to Gilly.
Shout out to Gilly.
Barstool.
$1 million worth. Talking about that a couple episodes ago too. Like somebody should sit them down and talk to them.
Yep. Yeah, you did bring that up.
We did bring that up. Mm-hmm. Switching gears to another, not switching gears, but it also during that interview, right? I guess Dirk was asked what is the thing he loved most about his girl, and his response was her low body count.
Yeah, I seen motherfuckers talking about that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start by saying that I'm on one side of the fence, but I totally understand the other side of the fence.
Definitely.
And I want you to tell me what you think.
I'm on the same. I'm feeling the same way you is. I'm on one side, and I understand, but I totally understand where the other side is coming from. Like I'm on the side where it's like, bro, if that's what attracts you to her, then that's what attracts you to her. I can't be upset if that's your real answer, but it's like, but then also on the other side, it's like, bro, that's all these years y'all been dealing with each other. That's the only thing you can think about.
Right.
Like that's the first thing that popped in your head is because she only fucked 2 niggas before you or 1 nigga before you. It's like that's like not that she saved, you mean, roll with you, saved your life, damn man. Like, you mean, like she one of the loyalest people, not just chicks, but one of the loyalest people you'll ever meet in your life.
I don't like,
because most chicks is gonna run, bro.
I'm about to say what she did multiple times, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I know about the one only major time.
Okay, then let's say the one major time. What she did, I don't think it's a lot of niggas that would have been doing that.
That have picked it up and went like,
especially not your fucking spouse who probably got her own kids. She would have been justified in saving. Who's not justified
in leaving you
to save their own life?
Yeah, like you the man of the house.
You the man.
So you in this instant, you're supposed to put this S on your chest, pick up whatever gun you got to pick up, and let that shit rip. How you supposed to let that shit rip? And she's supposed to grab the kids, go to the safest place, and hide just in case shit do go south with me.
Right.
That's because you mean that's how it's supposed to go. But
so how is that not? How could that not be? How could you not be in awe of that person?
I don't even
how
know
in the fuck could that not be like holy like?
Damn, you're a superhero.
You damn near a superhero. You have every reason not to do this. Not only do you have every reason.
This not your beef.
But you would be justified. Yes. Nobody would even bat an eye.
Nope. Nobody would be like,
and nor should they.
Right.
Nor should they. If she opened that window, I want to say they was probably in a bedroom, right? If she opened that window, fucking hopped out that window or whatever, made it down, got busy out there, nobody bats an eye. She did what she was supposed to do.
Yep.
He protected his wife while his wife was able to get away. Mm-hmm. They would still be patting him on the back for her being able to get away.
Right.
So it's like, I don't think you can you can obviously have other reasons. Right. I don't think other than giving you children, I don't think there is a higher reason than what she's all.
Somebody.
Yeah. I in my honest being. Now, if you asking me my opinion of these two sides, I feel like, and I'm old now. Mm-hmm. I'm old now. I do feel like I had been on my type time for a while though, right. Which is I don't ask about what you might have done in the past too much.
Right. Yeah.
Like I don't ask about that. I don't really care about that. That's not some shit I want to hear
Unless
about.
It's some shit like I knew you was running around with my immediate
right.
friends.
If it was something like that, then, yeah. If it was something, or depending on where I might have, like whatever the situation is, I might have met you. Like I'm alerted to something.
Right.
Yo, is there something I need to know that might hurt me?
Right.
If not,
we good.
If I really trust you, we good.
Yep.
I don't really want nor need to hear about like what you did.
Right.
Because I did shit. Yeah. A lot of shit.
And I'm definitely not gonna air all that shit out.
And I'm definitely not going to tell you all that shit. It's definitely shit I'm taking to the grave.
It's going right to the grave.
It's going right to the grave. You know me and that other person. I hope that other person forgot about me.
Sure. Not
so
forgot about you, but just still on the same shit I'm on.
On the same shit, going to the grave.
That was the pact we said when we did it.
Yep.
That was the move we said. Listen, it's going to the grave, and that's it.
Yep. It's on.
Right,
it's me, you, and God know about this. This is it. So if I'm able to have that, you should be able to have that too.
For sure.
And I do think because then we're gonna get into like slut shaming and all that shit. I personally think it's counterproductive to men. Mm-hmm. Like it's definitely wrong to do it to women.
Right.
But even further than it being immoral, it's counterproductive.
Right.
I'll give you an example. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you like when a girl sends you like nudes, girl you like send you some news, some videos or whatever, her playing with a pussy, whatever that shit is.
Yes.
Imagine that girl, right, who would do that. Let's say in her life done been slut shamed about it. Right? You take the girl that would be happy, that you know, whatever person this is, who would be happy to have done that for you.
Right.
But she did that for another nigga 5 years before you. And she got called all kinds of whores, all kinds of this and that, third or whatever, made her feel like shit. So now that's closed up.
Yeah.
She don't do that no more.
Right.
She too scared. She don't do that.
I hate that.
That be my point.
I hate it.
But that be my point.
Niggas be tainting shit.
They be fucking shit
I'm
up.
a real nigga. I never do that.
I would dog. I had a.
They said too.
I had a girl.
That's what they
I
said
felt bad. I had a girl years ago who this bitch didn't even send me, like, she sent me pictures, but they weren't nude. They was like in like lingerie or some shit.
Yeah.
And you know how you like this like
Soft porn.
some soft porn shit, but she thought she was doing something, right? She swore she was doing
That's
something.
how HBO used to be.
Yeah. So I let her get I let her get her shit off or whatever, whoopty woo, cause she thinks she doing something.
Right.
Whatever. Shorty, we had gotten to an argument, and she told me that she was so mad in the moment, but she was scared to, like, she would have broke up with me, but she was scared because I had pictures of her on my phone. And you know how you like, wait a minute, what? I ain't never give you no implication that I would have done some shit. Like, even if you did break up with me, break my heart, whatever it is, I wouldn't do no bullshit like that. Like, put your shit for... What the fuck do I gain?
Right.
That's lame shit. It's always been lame shit.
Right.
I've never seen one nigga give another nigga props for doing that shit.
Never.
I've never seen it.
I seen niggas laugh about it though. I definitely seen niggas laugh and dap a nigga up behind it.
I've never seen niggas get dapped behind them doing it.
I seen a nigga
like, I'm about to post this bitch
I seen a nigga
pictures.
like on some like
corny as shit.
I caught the bitch cheating or the bitch played me and something like that. So I posted her pictures and niggas like, yo, you out of pocket.
I never. Okay,
shit,
well, you seen it. I ain't never see that.
Yeah.
I always think that shit is corny.
See all type of shit on the block.
They don't do that.
I always thought that shit is, and
No,
so
that's real shit.
and so that's real shit.
I done seen all type of shit on the block.
But I say that to say that's something that's pictures.
That's cool.
Imagine when it's actual sexual acts.
Videos.
No, not videos. Not anything that's on the phone. When it's actual things. Now you get called a whore because you gave your boyfriend a threesome with a girl.
Oh yeah, true.
Now you like, I'm not doing that ever again. Not because you did that. You got called a whore because he was mad at you.
And he started telling motherfuckers.
But he start running around telling him, that bitch a thought, you get whatever you whoop. He going crazy. Now you closed up. You know how many girls I done had or talked to, not had, but just had conversations with where it's like, yo, I'm so scared. I might have wanted to do this, but I'm scared because niggas done did this to me. And you're like, yo, that shit has always been whack to me. All it does is
3 days to get some pictures. Like
all it does is stop girls from doing fun shit. That's all it does is make girls unfun.
Right.
That's all you doing.
Make them hide shit. Like,
yeah,
oh
that's
God.
all you doing is make girls unfun.
See that shit, sir.
Yeah. So to me, that shit is corny, and it doesn't help. It don't help nobody.
Damn, definitely don't help me.
And so I say that. So I say that to say, I also understand being like not disgusted, but having a preference of, yo, if I find out that you have had X amount of sex partners, I don't want to touch you. I don't want to get involved with you. Anybody can have a preference. I think that's a preference you as a man, as a man or woman. I think you entitled to have that.
But if she told you she's a lady of the night, I think that's something you should be expecting.
No, I understand.
I might say, like you said, it depending on where you picked up from. Like
where you picked up
at the strip club,
right? You should be expecting.
You should be expecting.
You should be expecting, or you could be expecting.
Or if you picked up at the bar,
you could pick up a stripper and she could be. She have lived a life.
But don't
expect that. Don't run in there and think that that's what.
100.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Right, check won't change all that shit.
Okay, bucko.
Right.
Yeah.
She trying to get these bills paid.
Cause you ain't got $800, but I do.
Right.
And she need $800.
You ain't got a stack for the night, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Cause some motherfuckers be, you mean, especially if they in town for the night.
Yeah.
You mean NBA players?
Fuck yeah.
Athletes don't give a fuck about money. I've learned that from listening to comedians and artists and
think about it like this, dog. If you come here.
Right.
Fuck it. You come here. You run to the strip club. You fucking with shorty. They not making a whole lot of fucking money all the time. You go to the, sorry to say, you go to the fucking Piccadilly and shit. You run in there. They not making a whole bunch of money all the fucking time. You go there with the, hold on, hear me out.
Right,
you go there, you a ball player, and you like, look, I'm trying to fuck. I got $5,000. What's up?
$5,000. You fucking every bitch.
You can just, now they could just line up and you can just choose.
Just fuck.
You can just choose.
Just fuck it.
And the one you pick got a whole husband at the crib. All she gonna do is jump on dick for 20 minutes, come right home to her husband. Now she can pay all it. Fam. Not saying it's good.
It ain't good.
It ain't good.
But it's doable.
But it's definitely happening. It's definitely happening. So I understand being like, yo, I have a preference against. I don't want to do that. So I feel like I said, I'm on this side, but I totally understand the other side.
Right.
Cause if I run into a girl and she just the most wholesome girl or not, and I tell her I give her a rundown of everything I done.
Right.
And she like, nigga, ew.
Yeah.
The fuck? You did what? Why you fuck pregnant bitches, nigga? What the fuck? It's like, I didn't know she was pregnant after we was. That don't matter, nigga.
Right.
Ew, get out of here, yo. Get out of here, yo. You ain't got no kids. That wasn't your baby.
I was about to say that ain't your baby.
That ain't your baby.
Right.
Ew. And then that was just the thing. I just made some shit. But that's just the thing. She got every right to feel that way and not want to get involved with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
But at the same time, I think it's goofy that men and women will slut shame each other. Cause women definitely slut shame men.
But I mean,
it's a little. They try to be a little more tactical. They try to use different words, but that's what they be doing.
But I feel like it's the whatever glass you're looking through, because you might look at it as slut shaming, but then they might look at it as what you just said, is they got a preference. That's their preference. So they might be saying,
I'll say what's all right. My example of what I see online as slut shaming, right, is you ever see the memes where they say a boy tries to please 1,000 women, but a real man tries to please one woman 1,000 ways.
right.
Why am I not a man if I like to have sex with 1,000 women? How does that disqualify me from being a man?
Right.
No, you know that I want to be a man.
Right.
So you're trying to disqualify me by your rules you're making
I was
up.
about to say, but that might be like their preference, what they see through that glass.
But they don't have what woman can tell you not a man?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
So
it's
they don't have no preference in that.
Everybody has an ass. I mean,
They don't have no preference in
but
that.
that's an opinion also.
They can feel like I don't want to be involved with this type of person or a person that's done this. That's perfectly fine.
Right.
To disqualify you from being a man is not. They don't have that power.
But usually, when you're not going to deal with somebody, you're going to women are not going to deal with somebody they deem is not a man. Like if they feel like somebody's a boy, they're not going to deal with them. So if they're saying you're not a man,
right?
They 9 times out of 10 they're not dealing with you. So that might be how they see in their little glass.
And what I'm saying is, they're incorrect.
No, I mean
they're wrong.
But in their eyes, they can be right because that's their preference. That's how they feel. If they feel like you need to do X, Y, and Z to be a man, then that's.
But that's not
them.
a. But that's not a.
Mean that you're not a man. I didn't say that means you're not a man.
No, I
I'm just
understand.
saying, in their eyes, that means you're not a man to them. So then you go to the next woman because you're not obviously y'all don't align up.
So would they also do you think that person will also accept that from you if you say, all right, well, you don't cook, clean, and wash my clothes every time I want you to, bitch, you're not a woman.
You have that right to say that though. You have the right to say that.
What I'm asking you is,
Right.
do you think they would accept that
from
you?
Nobody would accept that.
So then that would be hypocritical. They would be being that person. That's what we talking about. That person. That person would be being hypocritical.
But that's how they feel.
Because their argument would be, I'm a woman because I say I'm a woman. Right. You don't get to tell me what defines me as a woman.
Right. But most of the time, women that have that attitude is because they're doing any and everything you say.
Not necessarily. They may say I'm a woman because I'm a woman because I say so. Yeah. I was a girl when I was 17 and then I turned 18 and I'm a woman.
Yeah. I hear you saying it, but I don't see them thinking that way and then not thinking that way for you. Like if I feel like they're thinking that way, like if you're not doing X, Y, and Z, you're not a man because they do X, Y, and Z, which makes them a woman. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever your criteria is that deems to make a woman, I feel like they do or they will do. Okay. So they can be deemed as a woman. But you're not doing X, Y, because it's like I'm not conforming to your vision as a man because that's not what I do. I'm a man because I'm a man. I feel like I'm a man and I do with X, Y, and Z. I pay my own bills and I go to work. I'm a man. That makes that some people they deem that as a man. Like, I understand what you're saying. Right. And it's and the only disconnect that we having is all I'm trying to say is she shouldn't be allowed to feel that. She can let me rephrase. She can feel how she want to feel. She can feel how she want to feel, right? She can feel how she want to feel. Right. I'd argue that even if you place responsibilities as the entryway into adulthood or man or woman, you place responsibilities on there, it's still manipulation to get those responsibilities taken care of. Right. And if you're being manipulative, then that's what you're doing. That doesn't make what you're doing okay. Right. That's my only thing. It's like what you're doing is not okay. Because I'd argue that a irresponsible man is still a man. He's just an irresponsible man. Right. A horrible father is still a man. Right. He's just a really horrible father and a irresponsible person. Right. No doubt. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I don't think we're actually in much of a disagreement at all here. Sure. But I see it all the time, and I fight it when I see it because I know that when you say it the opposite way for them, they're gonna argue you into the fucking dirt, even if you can point out shit that they absolutely miss the mark on, they absolutely fall short on. Right. Even if you can point that shit out and they'll miss because when they argue like this, when they use this manipulation tactic, they're doing it because they want you to do a thing. Right. It's not about you actually being this or that. I want you to do this thing, so I'm going to use your ego against you. Right. Your ego tells you want to feel X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. I'm going to use your ego against you, and it's like because women know we more sensitive in that area. Because we can say that to a woman, and a woman that shit'll roll right off her back. Because she already know what she do, and how she move and how she carry, which in her eyes she deems as a woman. No matter who feel this way or say X, Y, and Z, you mean she gonna still feel right or wrong as a woman, right? You know what I'm saying? But us as men, we put on that big old macho facade, and then it'd be like, in all reality, it's like, damn, that shit kind of penetrated this way. Does she really feel like I'm not a man? It's like, cause that's I say in relationships, you kind of you not looking for approval, but you working for that's what it is. You working for approval.
You want your partner to be proud of you.
You want your partner to be proud of you. You want your partner to sing your praises. You want
of course.
You want the all the bells and whistles. So
sure,
that's what you looking for. Man.
Agreed. Give us one, Sco.
All right, man. I watched this clip not too long ago on the Steve Harvey show. where one of his audience members found out their son was watching, well, not watching porn, but magazine porn was you mean Playboy and shit like that. I was thinking that shit too, like, damn, that's old school, whatever the case may be. But this lady said she had the half of mind to take the magazine and cut out all the women's faces and glue her faces there. Ew. She was trying to steer him away from.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like,
that's not.
I'm like, man, that was going to.
That
was not going to work out the way.
All he was going to see it. Think it's creepy as shit, and just throw the magazine away.
Right.
It wouldn't get the. I mean, if that's what she wanted, right. That's what she would want him to do, was throw the magazine away, and that's what he would do. But that doesn't make him no longer
into
horny.
Right.
Like, he's not horny. It's not like he's not horny no more.
That's all.
Yeah, it's like, why would you? That's super weird that you would do that.
When I heard that shit, I was just like, what parent thinks?
Did she say his age?
I believe she's in the teens. I believe it was like 15 or 16.
15 is
something like that. I believe it was. Yeah.
She was wilding.
Super wild.
Wilding. So, I've had like a conversation here and there about like at what age, hours before.
Yeah.
Get your shit.
You should be turning the porn on. And
yeah.
Get your shit going.
Fam, my mom ain't watching right now. Fam,
no, for sure.
I remember I found my mom little joints.
Yeah.
Dog. And I was just home from school because of summer.
Right.
Bro,
Facts.
It was like every day.
No, real shit.
I was watching her joints. But guess how many times she caught me?
For me, it was
0 times.
You know. And for me, it was my pop. And the only reason why I didn't actually get physically caught, I got caught because I might have put one DVD on the wrong
right.
Because like I think he started to realize like shit was like moved certain ways.
Yep.
So he started like stacking shit certain ways. So when I didn't realize how he would stack them, he came to me one day and was like, I know you was watching my shit. Stop watching my shit. Da 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 da. What you know? You mean, like started questioning me on it. And he was like, and I was like, how you mean? And he was like, because I stacked it a certain way. So from there, it was just like, all right, I started paying attention to shit like that.
So now he done told you how he. So now you just gotta all right, cool.
So from there, I ain't never been caught.
Never been caught again.
Never been caught again.
And that's my thing. Where it's like, even if you got the type of parents, my future children. Where it's like, yo, bro, I'm on your ass. You got to be 10 paces ahead of me, dog.
For sure.
Even if that's what you got, then that's what the fuck you got to do. You got to tap the button in the joint. Yeah, like
with the porn on.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And it ain't good enough to just go online and go watch some shit. No, go incognito.
Right, you gotta go incognito.
Figure out about incognito.
You gotta go incognito.
Maybe like you got to figure it out.
Definitely.
Because the last thing you want to do is get caught.
Definitely.
So
let me see your phone. That's as soon as I go to your internet, that's the first thing to pop up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, come
shit,
on, bro.
Son.
Come on, bro. What you doing?
You got to be better.
You got to be better than this.
Why
you being take your phone privileges. You it's like, so I might punish you for the porn, but I'm really punishing you for getting caught.
Right, because you're simple.
I really don't have that big a like, dog. When you start getting horny, you never stop being horny. That's biological.
No way we can stop.
There's no way that stops. I can't yell you into not being horny no more, dog.
Can't ship you away into not being
horny no more. So it's like, no, I need to punish you into being smarter about this.
Right, that's it.
And which is like about this thing.
Right.
About this thing. And yeah, it's probably a better way. Like I could say, yeah, you could probably at a certain age, I would say 14, 15, you could probably have the conversation like, look, I know you about to, I know you doing this, or I know you about to start doing this. Listen, don't let me catch you.
Right.
Be smarter than me. That means you need to observe. You need to think 12 steps ahead of me, and I'm already thinking 10 steps ahead of you. So you need to be better than me. And if that sound like too tall of an order,
leave it alone.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Yep.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Because I'm on you.
Because I'm on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about it. But I feel like you have some parents that's so uncomfortable
with having that conversation
with sex, that like they can't have a conversation, but not only can they not have a conversation, they can't imagine their kids being fucking people who have that emotion, people who feel that way. Yeah. And it's like, bro, you feel that way. So
I mean, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, I just started stepping into it because I was the typical. No, don't you bet. I beat the
bricks off your monkey ass.
But then it's like when you start really like sitting down having conversations with yourself, like thinking about shit, and it's just like
all you end up when you go too hard on that thing, all you doing is pushing them away.
No, for sure. But even if it was nothing that your parents could do to stop. Like you was like when I sat there and really thought, I'm like, bro, you was really figuring it out.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, you was getting that shit in. You found some titties in a movie.
Yeah.
You know.
You just always watch that movie.
Part, right. You go to that
dog Swordfish, yo.
Dog Swordfish. What was my shit? It was a joint called Basic Instinct, old school joint.
I know, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, it's a part
everybody knows Basic.
Yeah, titties be all what? I used to right there slow motion, because the DVD player had slow motion button. Yep. Yeah, Miss White Titties. Yep.
I used to hit the
right.
Play that pause button.
What you said? You said Swordfish, right?
Swordfish because it was Halle Berry's titties.
Monster Ball was first.
I didn't want to see Monster Ball because I'm slightly a little bit racist sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So I don't be wanting to see it. She be in love with these white men, dog.
That ass was clapping. Billy Bob thought it was clapping that shit.
He was clapping that shit. Yeah, I know.
I was like, yeah, how he getting hit?
Tan it the fuck up. Like he was really in there fucking her. Like, he really in there fucking her. I'm trying to think what else. It was a couple joints.
For sure.
It was a couple joints. Sometimes Baby Boy was a good joint. Yeah. You can get away with it too. A lot of horror movies.
Yeah,
horror movies.
Yeah.
Woo.
They always was fucking.
Yep.
Real rap.
It was the killer or she stepping out the shower, some shit like that. Yeah. They give you that in anything with a strip club scene for the most part. Strip club scene, shit like that.
The beginning of State Prop was my shit, bro. You remember the beginning of State Prop?
I forget the beginning of State Prop.
Bro, it was hella.
I think I only seen State Prop
because they was in the strip club. The first scene of the State Property, they was in the strip club. It's all like when the credits is coming on, it's titties. Ass. This shit just jig like shit just going. I was on that door like,
yeah.
This one my want me to watch. As soon as it come on, it's titties and ass, bro. Real rap. Like as soon as that shit pop on, that shit lit. Dog. Oh my god, yeah, It was a lot of movies. I was definitely one little hornball until I figured out like, I can find a smoker that really is trying to off these joints for a couple of dollars and get like 3-4 these for $10. Like, let me find one of these smokers, and that's what I did. That, and then I stole a few from my dad at first. Like I was starting off stealing.
I started off watching my mom joints,
right?
Because she had some joints, and I want to say that was the first time I saw Pinky. I want to say that was early. That was early Pinky. Like I want to say they was still doing the thing where they introduce her and shit. Right. You know they introduce you for like 2 years straight in almost every joint.
Right. Her and Cherokee would probably be the only two porn stars I don't give a fuck what age they get. If I ever was to come across them,
it's a lot of joints.
No, I probably them two for sure. But it's probably a few that I still would, but them two for sure. Cherokee and Pinky is for sure the two that whatever age we bump into each other at, we getting this shit on.
Gotcha.
I mean, we getting this shit pop, like especially if you,
yeah, for sure. For sure. I remember I seen one that was I got two. I seen one that was it was a parody of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh shit.
Dog.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was a parody of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I ain't never seen that.
And that shit was hilarious, bro. Yeah. You couldn't even do it.
Right.
And then I seen another joint that was like it was an all white cast.
Okay.
And it was so Bull was married. I want to say he was married with a kid or two. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember where the girl came from. I didn't see the whole joint. I think I got to it in the middle.
Right.
He was keeping this girl in his basement. she was like some type of monster or something. So from the neck down, she was just a perfect woman.
Okay.
But her face was like, her face had some monster shit.
Right, some makeup and all that.
But she was in love with him.
Right.
So like anybody that would come to the house or do something, like while he at work and shit, she would kill him.
Right.
And like eat him and shit. She would kill him and he would show him. And then he'd come and he'll find her and she'd be eating like a leg and shit. He'd be like, "What are you doing? What you doing? What the fuck is you doing?" And then she stand up. And they animated to make her look scared and shit,
right.
But she be naked.
Right.
So then he start fucking her and shit. Dog. I watched this as a movie. My dick ain't even come out. I watched this as a movie, dog.
That's what I already figured. That's what,
dog. Because
I'm like, bro, what you was
because the plot was so. I wanted to know what was going to happen. Because if I remember correctly, he kept like they wrote the shit out of this.
The Hollins brothers made this shit.
He was trying to figure out, should he kill her or not? Like, I remember he ran in the basement and he tried to choke her to death. Like, he was trying to choke her to death on the floor. Then he started fucking her and shit. Like, then he fucked her and shit. Yo. So, then, like I said, every time he'd go to work, she'll run outside and shit, but she'd be naked.
Right.
So if she run outside and she naked, somebody is going to try to help her. Mm-hmm. And then she grabbed him the fuck up. Bow! Eating him and shit. Kill him, eating him and shit. But it was, I can't remember. It was almost like they put a mask on her. Because it looked like her face was smashed. Sort of weirdly. I can't explain it. It was, but like I said, neck down, she was like perfect.
They had resold on the movie, man. Reset. I don't know how they did these special effects.
I don't know the name of it, but I would watch this movie now, yo. The special effects was horrible, but I would watch this movie now, bro.
It looked like her face was smashed. Like, yo. Of course she had a mask on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she had like something. Or they probably did the prosthetic. They probably did the real prosthetics and shit.
My man had a motherfucking porn that the Hollins brothers produced. Remember he said that shit on Step Brothers? He said, not Step Brothers, on Superbad. He said, "I'm sorry, the Hollins brothers doesn't produce the porn I watch." Reese was watching the production, like, wait till the credits was coming on to turn that shit off. Like, damn.
I ain't see the end. I know it was another joint that was kind of cool. They was all at a resort and shit.
Right.
They was all at a resort and shit. And I started trying to watch that, but it was kind of weak. But yeah, like I done seen some funny. It's some funny joints. It be some funny joints. You fuck around and catch one. You fuck around and catch one with a fucking crate with a crazy ass script and shit. No. Now you just watching it like. You start out trying to beat your dick. Now you just watching it. Now you intrigued. 30 minutes don't whip by. Your dick still out and shit. You ain't even peep. Pants all at your ankles and shit. Ain't even peep. Come on, man. Give me another one.
All right, man. I don't know if you ever seen the Famous Twins, two girls.
The Famous Twins?
Yeah, it's two girls from Atlanta named the Famous Twins. They up and coming rappers.
No.
They had a few videos that went like viral. They like TikTok joints. They went viral.
What's the story on these? What's
these? Well, they in the news again. Last year, I want to say, like July 2021. They one of their boyfriends shot their stepfather, and they was on Facebook Live. They was on Facebook Live. They was getting into it about some money not being distributed correctly. Stepdad went to intervene, like to break them up because they was fighting, the two sisters. And then one of the sisters' boyfriends stepped in, shot the stepfather. You know what I'm saying? Had him almost like in critical condition. I believe he survived though. But now they back in the news. These motherfuckers went on another Facebook Live when they went to fight these chicks. These motherfuckers go to fight these chicks, right? Chicks come up. Chicks bout that shit. The one chick come dick the one sister. They go for the other sister, go dick the other sister. The one sister that got a dick pull the strap out, start shooting the crowd. shoot in the crowd, shoot some girl. Don't even shoot the girl that dicked him.
Right.
Then these bitches the whole time is on Facebook Live. Riding. Oh, they coming, 12 coming. Police coming. Oh, just pull on that driveway. Fuck that shit. Calm down. They ain't gonna get us. Whole time on Facebook Live. Talking about they ain't gonna get us. You hear the sirens and shit in the background. Yeah. Bro. So it really brings to my attention that like fame is a drug that is like
it's addictive, bro.
It's not, bro. At this point, it's deadly. You can't even call it addictive. This shit is addictive. Like, motherfuckers is risking their life over this shit, like,
over some dumb shit.
Literally, like this shit is crazy.
I've never even heard about these girls.
Yeah, I mean, when we get off, I'll show you one of the videos.
Show you the video of them fighting the girl.
They was like TikTok famous. I want to say like during the pandemic they was one of the and they drill they like talking like niggas but they chicks. You know
okay,
I
see what you're saying.
Real killer when the video.
Well, I mean, I guess they on. I'm about to say, I guess they on it. Like,
I mean,
can't fight, but
can't fight for shit. So don't talk that fighting shit. But
you need shit before they come to you.
I ain't worried about none of that shit. I'm strapped all the time.
So
all right.
You gotta get to your shit.
Shit right here.
You gotta get to your shit.
You go get something back, you come here. Just know that.
Reach.
So come how you supposed to come.
Oh, he reaching.
Don't come with no bullshit.
Oh, he reaching.
All I'm gonna say, don't come on no bullshit thinking, oh, he ain't about shit. Don't come like that.
You ain't about shit.
All right. You gonna be my friend.
You got all blue on you?
No.
I just realized.
It's not all blue. It's green.
Oh, my fault. No, I meant to say green.
Yeah, it's green and blue.
Yeah, I meant to say that.
I just cool. That's all. I'm cool.
Okay. Yeah, no, that fame shit is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And not too long ago I seen a video where it was a motherfucker just taunting O-Block. Like Chicago.
Why would you?
Shit just don't make sense. Outside of O-Block, yeah, niggas ain't out here, niggas ain't owning shit. And for me, it's just like, what you trying to get? What you trying to get? You trying to get shot?
Trying to die
and be famous. You want to die and be famous. You want to be like,
but it's like
the kid that got shot outside of O-Block, and now you're famous. And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That shit is wild.
You watching this, man? It ain't worth it. And if you think about doing some dumb ass shit like that, it ain't worth it. Just like other motherfuckers, the Gorilla Glue hair girl, motherfuckers that set themselves on fire and dumb shit like it. Shit ain't worth it. Like don't come on. You for 10 seconds of fame, you damn near gonna damage your life forever. So don't, you know what I mean? Just think smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Speaking of fighting, a Florida Dunkin' Donuts employee who fatally punched a customer over a racial slur was sentenced to 2 years of house arrest. Now listen,
okay.
If I'm going to a fight, I want him on my side. Let me read you the story.
Right.
Corey, who I'm not going to give his last name, he's 27, was also ordered by a judge to complete 200 hours of community service and attend an anger management course. The customer, Vanell Cook, who was 77, was white, had gone through the drive-thru to order coffee and was angry over the lack of service. While in the drive-thru, Dunkin' employees had trouble hearing him.
Right.
And he started to yell at them about poor service. It says Cool was reportedly asked to leave but refused. He allegedly parked his car, walked inside, was aggressive and verbally abusive towards employees. Right. Corey asked the coworker to call the police, leading to an argument between him and Cook.
Right.
Cook called him a racial slur. Corey asked Cook not to call him that slur again. When Cook did, Corey punched him in the jaw. Cook fell, hit his head on the floor, and was taken to the hospital where he died 3 days later.
Yep.
Listen.
77.
Shut the fuck up. Because you're like, this whole...
Cook was
Oh yeah, take that, Cook.
Well, got one. Got another one off the street.
Take that, Cook.
Take that. So this is my thing. Bull punched him hard as fuck.
Oh, he did. 77. He probably flushed him. He probably didn't flush John. He
didn't punch him soft.
No, he stepped into it, but it was just flush.
No, he did though. It says he suffered from a brain concussion and a skull fracture.
But you know that's from him.
That could be from him hitting the floor.
But how hard did he hit that floor?
But if you once you go limp, that you ain't catching yourself, so you gonna hit that bitch
He
hard.
punched him to go limp.
Nigga, it's easy to knock somebody out.
Oh,
you hit him
I'm comparing that to myself.
No, I'm just saying you hit him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A younger motherfucker might took it and be like, damn. But you older,
right.
And he talking shit, thinking you ain't gonna hit me. I'm old. I'm an old white privileged man.
Boom.
Bam. And in the midst of him, you nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And
once you go limp, you can't.
That was all she wrote.
That nigga was at the gates.
At the gates. Oh shit!
What the fuck I said or did?
His eyes opened up right in front of the gates, like, nah.
Yeah, I was like, I told you stop using that word.
Well, listen, you are on an elevator that goes down there.
Oh shit! You think you gonna go to hell for that?
He a sex offender.
Oh, sex offender. Yeah. You on the first. You ain't even see God. You ain't see God.
You at the front of the gates, and the angels say, "Oh no, I'm sorry. You go down that elevator there."
Nah, he ain't even. He probably when he woke up, he was already floating down. Like he was. Like what the fuck? Heaven gates is. He was like going away from the clouds. And shit.
Everybody looking at him like, damn. Well, you go wow.
Right. Family shaking their heads, grandmas and shit, looking at him.
Regardless,
that'd be crazy.
Bull got a body from his fists, dog. And he doing community service.
2 years.
2 years. That's it. He ain't even seeing no job.
He ain't gonna do it that long. He probably do it for 6 months.
Probably do it for 6 months.
I'm glad because if he would have had a record, he probably would have tried to give him more time.
Nah, they'd have roofed his ass.
Yeah, they'd have tried to.
Any record. So.
And I'm glad he did. He took the right steps, which was call the police. Then asked him not to say it again. And then once he said it again, then he took matters into his own hands. He did everything he was supposed to do.
He sent
everything he was supposed to do.
He sent old head to the next dimension.
Then he said, call the police. Then he said, don't call me that again. That's three warnings right there, motherfucker. The fourth is your ass, man.
That's it.
It's your ass, Mr. Postman.
That's it.
For real. So I
think
I feel sorry for the rest of his family, because don't nobody want to lose nobody, but
he's 77.
Right. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Tinder is now offering low-cost background checks for potential dates. Yes, your mother. Low cost. You know what? Okay, I get it. But But you might not pay that shit. It's because all these black girls keep getting killed by these fucking white men. Yeah. They keep going on these dates with these fucking white men that's killing them. I'm just saying. So yeah, at least Tinder is trying to do something.
I ain't saying there ain't no crazy black motherfucker.
It is, of course. Come on,
sister. They left and went with a white man, and then they only just.
Hey, come on, leave them motherfuckers alone. Half the time they don't even measure up.
They don't.
Damn.
I mean, like, do these men? Because I've seen a few of those stories, and these men do not get charged. And they be like,
no, they never do.
Charged for shit, and these women just keep going missing.
Motherfuckers never do.
Not far from their house. If it was a white woman, it would have been a whole.
Bro, if it was a white woman, they would stop every black man in that vicinity every day. They seen you yesterday, question you again. Come here, let me see your ID. You got different clothes on today. Like real shit. Checking your house.
Yeah.
Never give a fuck.
It's not enough people. Not enough people talking about it yet.
Right.
Not enough people. They still not gonna do shit. They gonna do
that's true though. Because everybody talking about saying the plan. They ain't do shit about that.
Nothing.
They literally killed that.
That's true.
What did they do?
They killed that.
That's true.
They did.
They absolutely killed her.
Right.
They absolutely killed her.
It's so many. It'd be like we try to make enough noise and nothing happens. They'll say, "Oh, we'll investigate it." You hear nothing else.
And then they sweep that shit right under the rug. What they do is they give us some PPP loan, or they give us something to shut.
This war is a giant distraction from all the shit that was going on. Now all you talk about is the war. The war this, the
Well, we don't have anything to do with the war.
No, we don't.
I said it's a distraction from shit that's happening
for the world. Yeah, because it's not like they're talking about it everywhere.
It's unfair. You don't all the stuff that was governmental stuff that's like these bitches supposed to be working trying to help us do this or help us get this.
And you know
We're
it's
not
real.
hearing none of that shit no more.
You know it's real when a motherfucker say, "God bless Ukraine," and random text message, "God bless Ukraine." Okay.
Fuck.
Like I text, "Good morning, how you doing today?" "Oh, I'm doing fine." But God bless Ukraine.
All you hearing about on the news is Ukraine shit.
Okay.
Is Russia shit.
Okay.
What happened to trying to help the U.S. trying to help
God bless Ukraine.
All the COVID shit.
But technically,
you're not hearing it.
I don't know what the fuck I do.
Because it's Ukraine and Russia, all that.
Well, new news is new news. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're saying that the war is happening to distract people, then I disagree with you.
I'm not saying the war is happening to distract people. I'm saying they using the war. They're talking about it. Nothing else happened. Not nothing else happened. Shit be happening. But if you like, oh, this is the same shit that happened yesterday. Why are we still talking about it today when we can talk about the shit that happened today? No. Let's go talk about this thing. Let's go keep talking about this thing. Let's not care about this shit that's fucking up people. Just say it. Fuck them. I don't care. And fuck the Ukraine. I don't care about Russia. I always knew they was the enemy.
The war is between Russia and the Ukraine.
Russia always been the enemy in everything.
Rocky Balboa, didn't you?
And
You seen Rocky Balboa, didn't you?
And I'm just saying,
I even
fuck
dropped
the
him.
Ukraine also.
Fuck the Ukraine.
Yeah, definitely for the shit they was doing to them to the Africans and shit.
Yeah.
Definitely that. Yeah, it's hard for me to. It started getting hard. It was like they had my empathy until I started seeing those videos floating around. Then it was like, okay, well,
EAD.
y'all got the.
Right.
I mean, it's none of my business. Whatever y'all got going on today,
Start let niggas on the train.
Yeah, cool.
EAD. Y'all getting exactly what's bought to y'all then. You know what I'm saying? It's showing y'all true colors.
It's still wrong.
It's wrong.
What's happening, but it's none of my business.
I'm about to say y'all getting a taste of your own medicine.
I'm not participating in the.
I don't have no quarrel.
In any of the save the like whatever it is.
No quarrel in that fight.
Yeah.
I don't have no quarrel in that fight at all.
Okay.
I definitely just voiced my opinion. I said, yeah, that is crazy because if something like that was to happen over here, I wouldn't know what I would do. That's all I would say.
Is fucked up.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. Like where they going around giving citizens guns, like that's insane. Like
Yeah.
I would be freaking
Got to fight.
Right.
Tracy, let's give a rest in peace to Tracy Braxton. She passed away. I seen the news today.
Damn, I didn't.
She passed away after a battle at 50, after a battle with cancer.
And Tracy Braxton is
Tony's sister.
Sister, gotcha.
Yeah,
I was about to say it can't be her mom, but sister, yeah.
her sister. Yeah, so rest in peace to her. Tracy, yes. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian make their relationship official, IG official, just 1 week after Kim is declared legally single.
Woohoo.
That happened.
Right.
Jussie Smollett told everybody he not suicidal after he got his sentence. What did he get? 5 years? He got his sentence and some time. He got some time. He's not gonna do all that time.
Stop paying Jussie any mind, bro.
It's over now. This is it.
Yeah,
I think his
everything.
career is over.
I'm like for everything, bro.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, what you think? What
I think when he come, you gotta think. You might have to get. I mean, cause he not really that. He not old.
No, he not.
Give him a cup. Give him 4 or 5 years.
Cloud over him
He's
now.
not gonna be where he was.
He might be.
He wasn't really
He
nowhere.
wasn't.
He was
But,
great to be an A-list actor though.
No, the fuck
He was on his way. He was on his way.
Why do you
Empire
think
was
that?
doing so well. What are you talking about? Empire.
That's one. Okay, that's it. It's a lot of shows that do very well.
But and niggas get. Do you see Omari Hardwick right now?
Some, but it don't happen for everybody.
But
I don't think that just because he was on a show that was doing very
But
well.
what I'm saying is, at the time, he was
What
one of
else
the
he
most
had
talked
set-
about people on the show.
I don't know what else he had set up and then seen.
But that's what I'm saying. He didn't get a chance to because he fucked it up before he even got a chance to. Before that shit even ended, he fucked it up. Omari Hardwick, he rode Ghost all the way through until he died. Once Ghost died, you see him in this movie. You see him in this movie. You see him in Spellbound.
I also
you see him
heard
in
Ghost
here.
ain't dead either.
He's supposed to. That's what I heard. That's some new shit too. I don't know. They ain't show no. They ain't give us no.
You excited?
I'm hyped.
You hyped.
If Ghost ain't dead,
you hyped. You excited.
I'm hyped if Ghost ain't dead. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
They said 50 Cent be doing. 50 Cent be on some bullshit, dog. Some of these joints be some bullshit, dog.
Bullshit. It just be the shit. How you be ending this shit for? Like, and he be making you wait for the next shit. It be like, motherfucker, why you end it now? Like, what?
You like all that shit.
Yeah, I love all that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I heard it be some bullshit, dog.
Every joint I watch, I ain't gonna lie. From BMF, the Raising Kanan, the Power, the Power, like all the Power spinoffs and shit. I like everything, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Only thing I didn't watch that he had his hand in was the Law Show. The show when the bull was fighting, it was like on ABC. He was like fighting the case or something like that.
Okay.
Something about that. I didn't.
Only thing I seen was the trailer for the Tommy show. That trailer was crazy, but
that joint good. I like Tommy Carey, period though. But that show is good. That spinoff is good.
Yeah. He has 30 months of felony probation, including 150 days in jail.
Oh yeah, it's only like a couple months. It's not no year. He'd be. I think he'd be alright.
$120,000 in restitution.
Because people love a comeback story. People love a comeback story, dog.
I feel like you're about to be like a C-list actor.
Nah, people love a comeback story, dog.
When is a good story?
Yeah, I'm like when you came off of crack. Or some shit like that, when you battling some shit like that, or they could in the family.
They could spend it. He could do a couple Tyler Perry joints,
but no
low level Tyler Perry joints, and then
not especially not after that shit he did. If I'm lying, I put my fist in the face of black people. Like, bro, what are you doing all that for?
Give him a couple years, and this go out of people's mind. I think
he's a joke. Like, I don't think nobody wants to
okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, bro.
But not initially. Not initially. All he gotta do is get the right emotional role and do the right emotional scene. And be like, damn, he acted the shit out of that.
He was gonna be like, man, you faking, bitch ass, lying ass nigga. He was lying about the motherfuckers the subway.
They're not gonna bring it up after like 3 years, 4 years. It's gonna be over.
Every time you see his face, that's gonna be brought up. Like you had noose around
or it'll be brought up, but it won't be. But you gotta think about it like this: who else done did some bullshit, and niggas got over it
to that extent? Let me think. And got caught in like a
not to that. It's not this. I'm not saying the same thing. I'm just saying did some bullshit where everybody was against you. And then you got through it.
But you can go up, because everybody had their ways where they go through triumph, like Kevin Hart when he cheated. But that wasn't really a blackball thing. Like people was complaining about it, but wasn't nobody really not watching his shit. They racially and he come to find out he was fucking with her. Those people he was fucking with. So you lied to get people on your side or some old weird shit, whatever you was.
It was just too much.
It was just weird. It was like, what did you?
So y'all think his shit over?
Cause what did you?
I think he gonna be like seamless if he is acting again.
I don't see nobody.
I feel like he could have done a whole lot. He could have had music. He could have done a whole.
He can still do music.
Yeah, nobody listen to that shit. I feel like
I disagree.
He could have done. He could have
Cause he can have the gay community, and then but he can have the gay. He can have.
I'm like, but once you lie about some shit you ain't gotta lie about. Now people question everything.
He maintaining his innocence. I ain't lie.
But people questioning everything.
Fuck out of here.
But that's what I'm saying. But now the gay community questioning everything. Are you really gay? Or are you doing this for a publicity stunt?
I think
because motherfuckers be saying that same shit about Nas X. Niggas be saying that they don't think Nas X is gay. They keep saying that.
I heard rumblings.
Say he's straight.
I heard rumblings, but
he going fall. That nigga is going over the edge.
What'd he do?
If it was an ad, nigga, he got pictures of him looking pregnant, bro. What are you talking about? What did he do? Tell me that's normal. Please just tell me it's normal. No, I understand it, but like I said, you see the line and you habitually just jumping over that motherfucker like, oh, playing double dutch over that bitch like you don't give a fuck like $1, 1, 2, like you fucking that joint.
Fuck that line. Where the line at so I can jump that bitch?
Like on Nemo when he's like, don't touch that boat. Straight touch the boat.
was like, you better not go over there.
Right. Nemo, I swear.
You better not go over there. And
He looked at him and was like,
you better not touch the boat. You better not.
what's cracking him? Yo, that was my favorite part, bro. Because he really looked at him and the fin was right there. He was like, he said, don't you touch that. I said, Pat. He started snapping. I was cracking the fuck up. Like, yo, that's really how defiant kids be, though. Like, man, fuck you, old head. Pat, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Then come back. Like,
oh, man. Your man Ryan Coogler was at the bank, and Ryan Coogler was trying to rob the bank and shit. With a note, his ID. Teller was black.
right.
Teller was a black woman. Teller was what happened was what?
She was black white.
Yeah. What happened was
She was born
so people who know Ryan Coogler knows that he's really shy. You have to know him to kind of know that he's really shy and he would rather not talk anyway, right? But he's filming a movie.
I'm gonna let you get yours up and then I'm gonna get mine up. Go ahead.
Okay. He's filming a movie. He's in a place where he don't live.
Right.
He was trying to get $12,000 out the bank
Right.
to help buy, equipment and shit.
Yes, sir.
Right? He goes to the bank. He has his ID. He has his bank card. Right? He didn't write a note on a piece of paper. He wrote a note on a like the slip Jones. Right?
Right.
He said, "Yo, trying to
withdrawal slip.
a withdrawal slip. Thank you."
Yep.
He wrote the note on a withdrawal slip. What happened was, every time she kept trying to ask him questions, he would say, "Just look at the note. Just read the note. Just read the note." He kept trying to say that. So the theory I heard is that she knew and she didn't read the note, because when she called the cops and they asked her, "Well, what does the note say?" She said, "I'm trying to withdraw $12,000," but she didn't say what the whole note said. She didn't read the whole note. So the 911 operator said, "Well, he might just be trying to be discreet, but we have some officers in the area. We can send them." And when you listen to the 911 call, it's like the girl wasn't legit. The girl wasn't trying to be racist or nothing like that. Right. She wasn't trying to be shitty. Right. And the 911 operator wasn't trying to send the army in there. Right. The biggest issue was the cops who got there, because why are your guns drawn? Right. Because they don't need to be. Right. And the fact that she just didn't read the fucking note. Right. And you could say he could have been a little bit more forthcoming while she's asking the questions and shit. But for the most part, read the fucking note.
But I'm gonna tell you, I got two parts.
All right, what's up?
For one, that tells me that she's not from where we's from, because, bro, it's not $20. You asking the bank, you
of course, right? He was trying.
So anybody from where we from, we understand. Oh, you trying to be discreet. Because that's a lot of money you're pulling out of the bank. You're not just asking for.
Because that's what he said. Because that's what he said. He said every time he go to the bank, right, and he get a lot of money, they take a long time, right, to count it out. So now everybody is looking at him.
Like, what the and they thinking like 12,000 probably look more than what it is. Like probably look like 20, 40,000.
It look like a lot. You don't know what it is. It look like a lot.
Right.
It look like a lot.
It's like, I'm trying to be discreet, and if you from the background where we from, it's like you see that, and then you don't jump to calling the cops, because you already know how they overreact, and then you also know why they overreact. No, that's my part too. I know why they overreact because of the description you give them. Here's a black male. Yeah. And here he gave me.
But I also don't think she even looked at his. I don't think she looked at his bank card. I don't think she looked at his name. She didn't look at shit.
She looked at him. She looked at the card. She looked at the note and was thinking it was a ransom. And he probably had his mask on. He had his. Yeah. So she probably thinking this is a bank robbery, because
she didn't even say she think it was a robbery. Right. She said it's just weird. She was like, I don't really know what's happening. It's just weird.
That's not no reason to call no fucking cops, though.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody from where we from?
Yeah.
We don't panic like that.
But $12,000, no matter what, you gotta go to your
you gotta go to your superior,
your manager.
No doubt.
So it's probably one of those things where she goes to the manager and she like something is weird happening, and the manager not paying attention. All right, just call the cops. Boom. She called the cops, explained. The cops is like, well, it's like as bad as this is, I think this is way more of a mistake than somebody trying to be evil.
But
that's my only thing.
I only don't think it's a mistake because bank managers are super hands-on once they find out it's a large lump sum of money coming through. Like somebody, if I come to you and say $12,000 is trying to be withdrawn and it's a custom, I don't know if they're from here, if they're being sneaky. Let me call you back. Or hold on, please. They're going to get up and they're going to come. Hi, how you doing? I'm the bank manager. How can I? Though anytime I've ever seen or been in the bank, that's how bank managers are. They're hands on. Especially, I'm sure that wasn't no bullshit bank he was at. I'm sure it was
Bank of America.
Yo bank. Yo bank.
Well, so I'm sure it was a.
Anytime I went to get large numbers, even a lot of times, like if I go to get, I don't know, what's the most I ever got out of my money?
Right. Probably like a couple grand.
I got like 4 stacks on.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, well, we're going to direct you to a bank manager, and they got the money, and I sit there and count the money.
Right.
So that's only 4,000. That's not
12.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's always been, even when I get 2,000 out, it'd be like, well, come over here so you kill.
Right.
And like I said, all I'm saying is I definitely, it's a mistake. It shouldn't have happened. Everybody is moving left when they should have moved right, but I don't think this was based upon trying to be evil.
I don't think it was even. I think it was just a judging the book by its cover. That's my personal opinion from the bank teller.
Could
like,
maybe because again she wasn't saying
no, but I don't think they do this with a white man. I don't think they do this with a white man. I really don't, bro. I don't think they called the police because he gave them a note.
Because remember, she's mentioning he has his ID. He has they specifically, and I'm talking about the when she's on the phone with the cops.
Right.
They specifically said he has his ID. He has an ID. He has his bank card, and the lady said, well, maybe he's just trying to be discreet.
Right.
But we got some officers in the area.
My thing is,
if you still be a weird racist thing, like even black people.
Because if you unsure, you tell her to step down to the next tell. I don't know, sir. Let me get you with somebody that's more seasoned. Anything like you don't just call the police because shit is weird and it don't look and it looks like weird shit happens. All people are weird. Like you gotta know that, especially being through in life. Like you run into weird people all the time. There's people that walk up to you and you got time. You be like, it's 12 o'clock. They walk off and continue on with their life. They never say nothing else to you. You think it was a setup or they was trying to. You mean, and the whole time they just really wanted to know the time, and then they go on with the rest of their life. Motherfuckers is just weird. You can't jump because the motherfucker came up and asked you pull your gun on them and put the gun to their head. You can't.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's more from the cops. But those cops that came, but not necessarily from the girl. Like, I don't think she jumped to a conclusion because she didn't have a conclusion.
But, all right, so
all she said was, "This is weird."
So with it being weird, her taking the extreme measures, because calling the cops is extreme measures.
But I think she didn't read the note.
Right.
So I don't think, like, all right, what I'm trying to say is, my suspicion is that her manager didn't really look into it. That when she brought it to her manager told her just call the cops. I don't know why that would happen.
I'm like, it's hard for bank
Because
managers.
at that point the bank manager would have read the note.
Right.
And then it's like, well, does he got his thing on him? And she would say, yeah. And then this wouldn't have happened.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I feel like they would step out. Like, I feel like they would come out of their office because that's a simple look. Oh, yeah, just give them the money. Or I pull the money out for you. Like, it's just a simple 1-2 conversation. Like, I really don't feel like she went to the manager, or I really feel like she just went straight to the phone, to the police.
She can't not go to the manager because of the amount of money. She has to go to the manager because the amount of money.
But what I'm saying is, I think she brought it to the manager is a high alert. I don't think she brought it to the manager is maybe this is just something strange, or can you just come check this out? I think she brought it to. I think we should call the police. This guy, he's a black man in here. He sent me a note asking for $12,000. I don't know who he is. He's not talking. He's not opening his mouth. He has a mask on. I don't know. It's just weird. And she probably looked out, then probably seen what I don't know what his build looks like. He's probably a bigger a sizable gentleman.
Ryan Coogler was short.
Well,
but he's stocky.
I mean, I'm about to say compared to them, though, he's probably like, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably
guy,
like, call the cops. Just call. Because then, where was this at? Probably Hollywood?
This was Atlanta.
Atlanta? So probably an upscale part of Atlanta?
I doubt it. It was probably, it more so probably would be close to the closest, one of the closest Bank of Americas to wherever.
So like downtown? Because I'm like, you're not going to get $12,000 from any Bank of America.
No, but I'm saying it's whatever one is the closest to Tyler Perry Studios. Because that's most likely where they would be filming Black Panther 2 at.
So probably
is in Tyler Perry Studios. That's where they filmed Black Panther 1 at.
But I mean, Tyler Perry would be what, closer, I would say.
He got a road on his own. I don't know. I ain't never been to Atlanta. Don't get me lying about Atlanta. You been to Atlanta.
Yeah, I've been to Atlanta, but there's different parts of Atlanta. Savannah, Decatur,
that's not Atlanta.
Yeah, definitely ain't
It's not Atlanta.
No, it ain't. That's real shit.
Not Atlanta.
I've been to different parts of Georgia. That's what
you ain't been to Atlanta.
Nah, I've been to Atlanta.
Maybe you ain't been to Atlanta.
Well, she did.
Because where she shot, I'm like, where she shot that video at, I was.
So she did notify her superior.
She did, because it was more than $10,000. You have to notify her superior because it raises an alarm.
Okay.
She did do that.
But like I said, I think it was a different type of reason. I think it was like a more of he's a scary black guy, or I don't know, just an uneasy black guy. He's not speaking to me. You mean, I think she put it more of in more scary terms than
maybe.
Regular terms. Because I just don't see nobody overreacting if you just.
It's just when I heard it, I didn't hear somebody who was trying to get something, like who thought he was trying to rob. I heard somebody who was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this is. Like, this has never happened. So I don't know what's happening here. Like, even though it's like we all looking at it like this could be the easiest normal thing. This is what I'm afraid of, right? This is what I'm afraid of. Imagine this is somebody you know.
Right.
The girl is somebody you know, right?
Right.
And you know how you've had those conversations with people where they've made a mistake, not a mistake like this. Take this out your brain. Take this out your brain. Right? You had a conversation with somebody and they made a mistake. And you like, how the fuck did you do that? Yeah. And they really can't fully give you a reason because it don't really make sense.
They can't give you a reason, but they kind of can give you a reason.
Like, they tell you what happened and they tell you what they thought, but you hearing it is like that. But sis, that don't make sense. You've had those conversations, but that person wasn't trying to do some fuck shit. You know what I mean? My fear is she about to have the whole world call her racist when she probably wasn't trying to do some fuck shit, and it just seemed like some fuck shit because the cops came with some fuck shit going on.
At this point, I don't blame her. At this point, I would have to blame the manager.
We gotta blame the manager.
Well, because it says if it's an amount more than $10,000, she has to notify her superior. Right. So she did her job by notifying her superior, like, yo, you want to get out however much. This is more than $10,000. You told me more than $10,000. I gotta come to you.
But I don't think she said it like that. That's a normal way of saying it. Yo, it's supposed to be more than $10,000.
If he wrote it on the paper, trying to be discreet, she like, he wrote this weird shit on the paper. You trying to get more than $10,000 out. It said she was new. She only worked there a couple days. Right. And if she,
that's new.
So that's why I think she should have been like, hey, can you just come up? Can you come up here and deal with the customer? They're trying to.
But maybe she don't know what protocol is.
The thing is, those she might not know. She went. Let's say she went to them. That's what's in the police report.
I don't believe the cops.
So she went to her superior, whoever her superior was.
Right. Your manager. Gotcha.
They probably was like, call the cops, and you tell the cops what happened. You go, because it's like, why did he write it on the paper? Why did he do this? This is suspicious. He's being weak.
Let me see if I could try to find that.
Cause I'm like bank.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Bank managers is they trying to keep you there. Like they not trying to fuck with they VIPs for sure. So they're gonna but that's what I'm saying. They're gonna come see about it before they judge. I think they take judgment. I don't think she came to them with a like an open ended like I don't know maybe it's this or maybe it's that. I think she came where it was like I'm like it's an alarm. Like I'm nervous. This is scary. Or she just probably used to being scared of black people because she used to being around white people.
That could be the thing, but I also blame the manager too because you should have came over and checked her work. She should be having somebody work with her.
Yeah, that's true.
To check this shit too. So even if it was like she just called, bitch, where were you at? You supposed to be watching her. She know what the fuck she doing. Y'all just leaving her alone and letting her do whatever the fuck she want.
I mean, but then again, you don't expect nobody to pass judgment like that.
You don't.
So when you hear them ring that alarm. Like that's like almost with your kids. You don't expect your kids to give you no fairy tale story, but when they bring it, it's like you on edge. Like, but then when you find out it's a fairy tale, it's like you fucking lying. Like, so now you know they capable of the shit type of shit. So I mean I just think it might be something like that where it's like, yeah.
Sorry, my fault. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going.
What you looking for?
The 911 audio.
But then.
I don't know. Like right now, I feel like it's a little bit like I feel like she didn't know what she was doing, and I blame the superior as they call them because I feel like they didn't do their job of checking her.
It should have been overshadowed. It definitely should have been overshadowed.
Especially if she go to you and say it's more than $10,000.
Yeah.
What were you? You didn't come and check the note. You didn't come and check his ID and shit. Like if he got the 12 in the bank, what's your problem? He gave you the ID and the card. You should go check it. And be like, all right, I'm the fuck out. Give me this fucking money. Or do what you need to do.
That's definitely grounds for a substitution.
All right, it's not. I don't like that. I'm not using it. But you know, okay. Listen, Ryan, it's
He's out.
They only detain him for like a couple minutes or whatever. So
Still bullshit though.
it is bullshit.
They released a statement.
It is bullshit.
Fuck them.
And if I was him, I would take all my money out of fucking Bank of America.
Right.
And you know, just because this happened to me. Take all my money out of Bank of America, and let that be that. Now he might not do that on the strength that when you moving around, it's like we know it's hard to find. Like what bank is everywhere?
But
That's the thing. We ran into that situation.
We ran into that situation.
In the southern, a lot in the southern states, there is. Not like we got citizens up here like
it might be too. Bank of America might be too convenient.
I think they wasn't naming the citizens. I think they starting to
expand.
Not expand. Like
what you mean? Close.
Yeah.
Because
the drone on 22nd Street closed, didn't it?
I don't know.
I think they starting to close them like slowly but sure. Not like.
Could be. It could just be that though, because they still in other. It's two of them on Armigo Avenue.
Right.
Yeah, but like when we was going to
Myrtle Beach.
Right. We couldn't find the citizens bank to say they like citizens.
They not down there.
Right.
What is that? We got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you usually wanna
but you can buy the Bank of America.
The credit unions. If you get the credit unions, they usually.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish we would have known that.
Yeah, I'm like I got American Heritage. They usually
Yeah, I'm saying, but
everywhere. Not super everywhere, but yeah, you right.
All right, you got some more? Give us another one of yours.
Yeah,
real quick. Where we at?
Two?
It's really 159.
Got you. All right, go ahead.
So, they was talking about Michael Blackson. He did a little joke on Martin Luther King. Talking about on MLK Day, talking about if Martin Luther King, you think Martin Luther King had any white side bitches? And,
that was already proven, I thought.
What, that he had some white side bitches?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like I didn't hear the bit like how Michael Blackson said
the
joke, but some people took offense to it. With like Cat Williams. Cat Williams called him a coon, and took offense to it. So I just wanted to ask, do you think it's legends do you think it's legends that's untouchable like with certain subjects?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No. I think if you think that, especially as a comedian, you being fucking hypocritical.
Right.
I think you being fucking hypocritical. Right. Cat Williams has talked about a lot of fucking people.
Right.
Like somebody can feel the same way about his jokes that he's had for 10 years about Michael Jackson.
Right. But but we talking about like somebody that's Martin Luther King says he's segregated a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like Michael Jackson is an entertainer, not changing nothing he did because Michael Jackson has broke barriers and done things he's done.
Right.
But we saying Martin Luther King was
a much more important,
like not even important figure. He was just like a more serious, like he was he was always serious. He wasn't trying to, you know what I mean, like make you laugh or feel good. Like he was trying to he was trying to let you know the truth and what the truth was supposed to be, or whatever the case may be. So, like I mean,
I don't think that's the reason. Let me rephrase that. I think if you feel like you can talk about figures, if you feel like you can have those not so flattering conversations and put them in your bits, then you should probably shut the fuck up about this, in my opinion.
Right.
Even if you don't like the thing, you should probably shut the fuck up. That's a comedian.
Right.
I think on the flip side, I think if we were talking about an actor or a fucking somebody else that's not a comedian, I personally me think he would have more legs, because to me, if you're a comedian, you're a technician. This is your job.
Right.
You make money off of doing this thing.
Right.
And if you've garnered some attention and some money, you're a professional at this thing.
Yes, sir.
So you holding like I should deem you to be a little bit responsible.
Right.
And so to me, you get more leeway.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like the bit or if I don't like the joke, I think you drawn if as a comedian,
right,
you think the right thing to do is for you to call out another comedian about a joke he's making on stage about a historical figure.
Right.
Bro, we make jokes about historical figures all the fucking time. All the fucking time. That's the first time I've ever heard Cat Williams say anything about any comedian talking about any historical figure.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, I've heard for 10 years that Martin Luther King cheated on Coretta with white women. The FBI had recorded him cheating on Coretta and sent it to her, and she told them that the movement is bigger than my marriage. That's what she said to them.
Right.
So it's not even like he's lying. It's not like he's lying by bringing that up to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should shut the fuck up.
Right.
I feel like Cat Williams should shut the fuck up, personally.
Gotcha.
I'm also not a comedian. I feel like it should be a comedian who should tell Cat Williams to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
but in my opinion,
he
should shut the
about
fuck
it was D.L. Hughley responded on it, and he had the similar feelings that you did, like similar views. It's like it's no line or no right or wrong when it comes to comedy, because once you start censoring what you're saying, then you're not being true to yourself. Because he was talking about how
all of our line. The point in me bringing up Cat Williams talking about Michael Jackson was all of our lines could be at different places. So let's say we take your word and censoring Michael Blackston about him bringing up this, but that's your line.
Right.
My line may be what you said about Michael Jackson. That may be over my line. So now we got to censor you. And then if I'm a comedian, your line may be something I said. So now we all just censoring each other. There's no more comedy now. Eventually, there's no more comedy. And so it's either all okay or none of it's okay. That's kind of how it just has to be. It's either all okay or none of it. We can't pick and choose what should be okay. We can pick and choose what we enjoy, what we support, and what we listen to, but we cannot pick and choose what people have the ability or the right to say. This is what it is. Imagine if we did that with podcasts. And then we say the wrong shit here and somebody shut our shit down. Because they feel like they don't like. The thing we said was over their line. The fuck? So I'm not supposed to be able to feed my peoples? Because I said some shit that you didn't like, when all you have to do is just not watch me. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to like what I say. There's a lot of comedians who I don't like or I don't listen to. I don't think they should not be able to be a comedian or not be able to fucking do they stand up. I'm just not participating in that. Like, I think that shit is corny. I think that shit is corny when they do it. I think it's corny when people do it cross different genres. Like when it happens to rappers all the fucking time. But rappers will jump out the window to do it to comedians sometimes, or people who are like, I don't mean comedian as in stand up. It might be a radio show. It might be a this thing. It might be a that thing. A thing where I agree I don't like. But you got to shut the fuck up because you're entertaining people and you're saying things. You're being provocative. You got to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So, y'all heard that Jack Harlow's gonna be in White Man Can't Jump?
White Man, yeah, yeah.
Who y'all think?
Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow.
Yeah. He's gonna play what's his name's role in White Man Can't Jump. Woody Harrison's role.
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Who do y'all think is a good?
Well, I mean, he don't have to know how to play basketball.
I mean, but okay.
It's a
Woody
movie.
knew how to play, but Woody and Wesley Snipes knew how to play real basketball.
But they didn't need to know how to do that to get the shots right.
I mean, but that's what made the movie better.
Did it though?
It really did.
I mean, what difference would it make if all you got to do is learn? If all you got to do is practice and learn how to make it look like you know how to play basketball.
Movements. If you ever seen Jack Harlow play basketball, then you knew what I was talking about.
I heard he was good.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you make a shot, they say you're good. That's really
True.
What it is.
You saying you saying he not his footwork ass?
Everything is ass.
You think you could beat him?
Yes. What you talking about?
Bust your ass.
My question is, who do y'all think should play or could play Wesley Snipes?
I've never seen White Man Can't Jump,
Oh, perfect.
so.
Well, that doesn't help with you.
But
Because I think it should be a good actor.
okay.
Somebody that can ball. But it'd be like, should it be an NBA person? Like an already person who could play that? Like, not an old one, like a younger one. That could play and maybe they could be an actor. I don't really know.
Maybe it should be somebody who can really act.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking maybe an actor to carry him.
Yeah, probably.
Like, because if you don't have good actors, you need somebody good to help carry that other person. But I don't really know. So I was wondering what was y'all opinions if y'all had one.
I don't know.
Because I feel like I go either basketball or
He did his thing, from suspense. I mean, not really. Yeah, suspense, comedy to the drama. Like he did this shit from every avenue. Him and Woody, both of them did they thing.
I think you gotta find somebody young
yes.
who can act, preferably somebody very melanated, a darker skinned person, because Wesley is Wesley.
I was thinking about a boy that played in the league, but
He's way too old.
He would be too old to play. Especially against Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow like 23,
He would be too old.
22. You talking about a nigga that's in his
40s.
mid 40s?
We need 40s.
he don't look that old.
No.
He look like he passed for his 30s. You make it seem like he look like he's 50 or 60.
He do look like he in his mid 40s to me.
Bro, you look like he passed for his like 30s.
I don't know.
I can't. I don't. Trying to think of like a young actor, like a super young actor.
Now, there was a person, there is an actor that is saying they should get the role.
Who's that?
Quavo.
He could ball.
He can.
He can who?
He can ball. But I don't know about the acting skills. I'm just saying.
I don't know if Jack Harlow can fucking act, but I'm
I'm
super sure I'm not trying to hear it.
If they do that, they should go
Yeah,
straight
I
to
think
DVD.
It is going straight to DVD.
That
is going straight to DVD. They gotta. Wait, we gotta shut the fuck up, dog.
Yeah, he can hoop. We know Quavo can play basketball.
No, they're not talking. Nobody's talking about the acting portion. That's why I think
That's what it is.
Yeah, like no, I think you need.
They just thinking about.
I think honestly,
It's gonna be a whole
get
lot of
it.
acting, less basketball.
You know what I would. You know what I would honestly rather them do is find somebody fresh faced, find somebody new who we probably haven't seen or haven't seen much of, dark skinned person who like you said can do all the different responsibilities of that role. Cause then we get a new black actor. We get a new black
actor.
actor.
A good actor because you can get stunt doubles to play ball for you.
Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
Denzel's son.
Too old. That nigga like 40.
Who you say?
Denzel's son. He look too old.
Yeah. Yes.
You didn't even see the movie, so you don't know how old the motherfuckers look.
But I know what Jack Harlow looked like, and
Jack Harlow, he got probably look older. Did you see the movie? Because Woody Harrelson looked old in the movie.
But I know what Woody Harrelson looked like, and I know what Wesley Snipes looked like, and they look similar age.
Center of attention, like the movie is built around Jack Harlow.
He wasn't Woody Harrelson the lead role?
No.
It was
He won the
him and
lead
Wesley.
role?
He was a co-star.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So then, what were they supposed to play similar ages?
No. One was from this part of town. One was a hustler from this part of town. One was a
What they
hustler
gotta
from this part of
do?
town.
What they gotta do with ages?
It wasn't no age. It wasn't no age, bro. They was in there. One nigga had a family. Matter of fact, they both. One had a wife and one had a girlfriend. One nigga had a family where he had a kid, and the other boy was living out of motels.
Oh,
It was just it was two different sides of the world. That's all it really was. Wesley was hustling to go home to pay his bills for his wife and his kid. This nigga was hustling so they can live in a motel, and his girl not leaving because he kept taking her money and blowing it.
Well, stop spoiling it for me. I ain't never seen it.
Gonna fucking watch it. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe I'll watch this
Watch
joint.
no cult classics, bro.
I don't have no problem watching cult
You don't
classics.
watch them. You don't have a problem with it, but you don't watch them. You see him on the.
I haven't even seen White Man Can't Jump on nothing.
Because you never looked for it.
No, I'm saying I ain't seen it
never
on
tried to see
nothing.
it.
Yes, I do.
You ever seen Above the
You
Rim?
know what he be trying to watch? You want to know?
You ever seen Coach Carter?
Yes,
Alright.
I seen
I don't think you seen Coach Carter.
I seen Coach Carter.
Yes.
and I watched motherfucking Remember the Titans a whole bunch of times.
We used to try to watch Dracula 2000.
No, hold up. See, stop right there. Hold up. Let me explain.
Please.
All right, listen. I be fucking with Precious.
Oh my god.
That's what I be doing. What happened was this. What happened was this. We was looking for something to watch. I was looking for something to watch. Most times we in the room, I let her do what she want to do. Right? I'll most likely be watching stuff on my phone the whole time until I get sleepy and then fall asleep. So for the most part, because she needs to sleep with the TV on, she can't do it without.
No, I'm the same way.
I hate that shit. I hate it.
Sorry,
It fucks with my
Because
sleep.
if I turn the TV off and then I got the light off, I'm talking to myself in my head. I'm thinking about shit. I'm hearing shit. So I gotta turn the TV on, like, so I can listen to it.
When I cut the light off and cut the TV off, I'll be gone. So then boom. So I'm like, no, fuck it. Today I'm watching something. I'm finding something to watch. Right? I'm finding something. We gonna watch something.
Right.
So I was searching. And I scrolled past Dracula 2000 and I said, yo, I remember seeing this years ago. Come on, we gonna watch Dracula 2000. She like, I ain't watching Dracula. Yes, you is. I ain't watching it. Yes, you is. So then I said, all right, come on, we gonna watch the trailer. And then we put the trailer on. I was like, yo, this is some bullshit, yo. This is some bullshit. And she like, why the fuck is you trying to put it on? She doing all that. I say, matter of fact, We watching it now. Right. So I put it on.
You watched Dracula 2000.
No, I could not. My eyes was like, you're not watching this. Right. So I said to her, she was taking off the next day. So I said to her, tomorrow, we're watching Dracula 2000. She like, all right, whatever. And she turned over. So then I turned it off. I turned whatever on she wanted to see and shit. So then and we didn't do that the next day. Right. So then every time I bring something up, I bring up Dracula 2000 because neither of us want to watch it. But
really, I just be fucking with it. Either one of y'all, or is it like you really plotting on watching it?
No, because you know what it is too. She don't never like, and now I'm about to really talk about it. Like now I'm about to talk about it, cause she brought it the fuck up. She don't like, you know how you might not know, but you can imagine when people talk about like, especially with all the streaming services, the Netflixes, the Hulus and shit, that what tends to happen is you and your girl will start watching a show together, and y'all will and so y'all will make that y'all thing. Like, hey, when we watch something, we watch this thing together. And hey, don't watch it without me. That kind of shit. Well, I tried that. I done tried that with her like 3-4 times. She always the one falling the fuck off. Always the one never want to watch. She would rather watch shit she can ignore. I'm not talking. I'm talking. She would rather watch shit that she can ignore then watch something actually interesting. What she does is lie to me and be like, I'd rather watch it when I'm like up and got a lot of energy. But then whenever I bring it the fuck up, it don't matter when.
Right. Let's not watch this.
I don't want, no, I'm not done yet. I've tried to, and I watch good shit. I watch good shit. It's a lot of good shit I don't watch, but I watch good shit. I've been trying to make her watch Bel Air.
You just started it.
It's the 8th episode, so I didn't just start it. So that's 8 weeks. I've been trying, no, because I mentioned it the first two episodes. I mentioned it then, and then I left you alone because what I've been doing is leaving her the fuck alone about shit because she don't never want to fucking watch nothing. All right, go ahead. What's up? Go ahead. Oh no, I got other shit. Mad other shit, but go ahead. Mad other shit. Superman and Lois, good as shit.
I don't want to watch Superman and Lois.
Okay, what else? Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
One, every time we try to watch a movie, it's always at night. When?
That's when I get home. Go ahead.
When I heard the fuck, I get in, I be up, I be downstairs moving around. And then as soon as I go upstairs and lay down, you want to watch a movie? No, I want to fuck sleep. Because I already was up.
Right. Bro, she's lying, bro.
I'm lying?
She's lying.
No, because I'll be downstairs.
I'm glad you over there because if God strike your goofy ass.
He not, because I'm telling the fucking truth.
You're fucking
And
lying.
he don't get that. He'll suggest some stuff to watch. He'll tell me to watch some stuff. And I'll be like, all right, I'll get to it.
Never get to it.
I get to it. No, what happens?
Ever.
I'll go and watch the thing when I have time. Like
When
I'm at work.
when she at work.
And I say what the fuck I gotta say. I let you talk.
Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead. Talk.
I'll watch stuff when I'm at work and I have time. So I'll go and watch it. Then I talk to him about it. And then he would be like, you want to watch it without me. You gotta watch it. Why we can't watch it together? Why can I watch it when I have the time and the focus to watch it? I told him when I'm not in the mood to watch it or I don't feel like it or I'm sleepy, I'm not going to pay attention to it. Then he's going to be mad that I'm scrolling or I'm dozing off or whatever else. I'm like, let me watch it when I got my full attention so we can talk about it.
No, for sure.
So
No. I got to watch it when you fucking tell me to watch it.
that's you a goddamn lie. You're a bald-faced lie. Because how many times have I said, so when is the best time? And you tell me, I don't know. Because when you're moving around, you don't want to be bothered. You want to do what you're doing. When you playing the game,
we were sitting down. I wasn't really doing nothing on the game. We sat downstairs. You complained about that dumbass game.
that whack ass game is dumb as shit. It's horrible. We could have watched the movie. I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it.
Oh, right then. I wasn't moving around.
Otherwise, though, this the other thing too. This other thing too, right? Now, if your girl tell you, yo, I don't want to watch a thing at night because I'll be sleepy, right? You would expect that person to like go to sleep, not talk to you and be up and scroll for like 4 more hours, right?
Well, see, me is different than you, bro.
You lie like that.
Once you tell me you don't want to watch what I want to watch, and you ready to go to bed or you ready to do your own thing,
never bring it up again.
I'm watching it now. Now I'm watching it. You watching it or not? I'm gonna watch
but
it.
this is the thing. I don't even say shit when we go watch the thing.
That's cool.
Why are you watching it?
And I'm not taking that away from her. She don't stand in the way of me watching shit. She don't stand in the way of me watching shit. If I want to spend time with you want to spend time with your girl, watching anything other than the fucking 90s reruns, fucking Hey Arnold for 8 hours, 8 hours awake and then all night, or fucking Bob's Burgers, or the same shit. Be like, come on, let's watch something different. While we're eating, let's watch something different. Nah, I don't want to do that. You're eating. You up.
No, because what happened is we'll sit there, we'll be eating, we're done eating, and the show's still on, and I'm like, well, I'm ready to go to sleep. And you're like, you about to go to sleep, it's not even over yet. Right. Well, I'm going to sleep now.
But if we got on Bob's Burgers, she'd be up for another at least 3 episodes.
No, I don't. I get ready to go to bed like I would do another time.
All right, then I'm wrong.
You are.
You fucking lying, dog. It's a shame you gotta lie like that.
What you got to lie for?
Cause she just wanna be right. She knows she the fuck wrong. Cause all her man is asking her to do is to experience some shit with her. That's all her man asks her to do. Yo, can we watch something together, babe? Can we watch something? No, I'm sleepy.
Why would we watch it when it's convenient for me?
Like when? Bring it up.
Daytime.
Okay. Fucking lying ass nigga. You say that because if I bring something, I'm like, hey, let's watch this.
Right.
I don't want to watch that.
You like what? You a lie. When that ever happened? Name one time that happened.
You don't watch any movies I suggest. Like, oh,
what movie?
What do you? Did that have this? Hey, Reese, I saw the trailer for this thing. I already seen it.
Well, cause I watched it.
I be excited to tell you what thing.
I don't destroy that. I'll be like, come on, we can talk about it.
No, you already seen it.
That's not what I be doing. You a fucking liar. You trying to paint me horribly. What happens is this. What happens is this. When she see a trailer, right, by accident, her expectation, she be hoping that I didn't see it.
No, I don't.
The reason she just said that, right? That's what she just said. She tell me, and she says that I seen it already. Right. But I watch trailers. Right. That's the thing I do. I watch trailers for movies, for TV shows, and for games. Stuff that I alert her to. Hey, did you see the trailer for this? Hey, did you see the trailer for this thing? Hey, did you see? I do that all the time. Whether she's seen it or not, that makes no difference. When she says, hey, did you see a trailer for this? I'll be like, oh yeah, I seen it, but like, we could talk. What's up? Right. Yeah, I see it. But I'll be like, yeah, I seen it already. Like as if I'm flagging off, like, bitch, I don't want to hear that shit. That's not how it be. What she be wanting is for me to have not seen it, but of course I've already seen it because I'm in my phone constantly. Why? Because I don't watch, but I barely watch fucking TV.
Don't say it like that.
That's the truth. I barely watch TV. I didn't say I didn't choose that. So I'm always in my phone. So I'm always on YouTube. I'm on YouTube 90% of the fucking time. I'm on my phone. So I'm constantly watching. I follow people who break down trailers. So not only am I watching the trailer on my own, but then I'm watching other people's opinions of trailers. I'm watching Easter eggs in trailers. I'm doing all this shit. So, like, you know that. That's not like me saying, oh, no, fuck out of here, bitch. Don't fucking tell me about no fucking trailer. No, it'd be like, I've seen it. What's up?
I want your excitement to be where my excitement is.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. She want your excitement to be on the same level as hers.
When do her excitement ever be on the level of mine? You want me to answer it? Never.
What are you talking about?
Ever.
What do you mean
You always poop on motherfuckers' ideas.
I was like, I was like, yo, it's a Lord of the Rings trailer for this show coming out. I'm like, yo, did you see it? Did you see it? Did you? Now we did watch it because she didn't see it, but she had no excitement when I mentioned that. She had she wasn't watching it. No, that's not what happened. I said, do you want to watch it? She a fucking lie. She a fucking lie. You a goddamn lie.
Everything he do because he know I like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't even like that shit. I hate Lord of the Rings shit. I hate that Middle Earth shit. You never excited.
What time we got, Precious?
2:25.
How you feel?
Sitting here with 35 pairs of chucks.
I'm ready.
I'm excited every fucking time I get 2 pairs of chucks.
I don't got 35 pairs of trucks. Not yet. Not yet, nigga. Not yet. They coming. Yeah, you do, B. You do that. I don't do that with your shit. I don't do that when you show me shoes and you just show me.
Not shoes. You look like them shoes ugly. You don't do that.
What shoes? What shoe? No, if they ugly.
They don't look
I never told you any shoes was ugly. But I've told you like, well, I don't like those as much as I like the other ones. But these be alright. And then it also depends on what you buy them for. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's cool.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Tired of your shit. And this, see, and this is why Al is single, because he don't want.
So yeah, this the end of the show, man. We gonna wrap it up like
We
that.
can't end it like this.
We gonna wrap it up like that. I'm Sco Show,
I guess I'm Reese, dog.
and this how we do it, man.